Okay, well, if you want to introduce us to your stream,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm gonna start this. Oh my god. I'm not even drunk yet, guys. Okay. Hello, everybody. So this inebriated stream has started off with me thinking I was live for what has been like 7 whole minutes that we've been talking.
7 exactly.
Wow, that was a really good guess. And yeah, it wasn't live at all, and I just figured it out. So I hope it is now. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yes, finally, I got it. So, okay, cool. All right, Jamie, are you still there?
I think we're doomed to like have issues. Like, I kid you not, as you're talking, my headphones.
You don't hear it?
No, I don't. Just all of a sudden it just stopped.
Oh, fuck.
Mid her talking.
Hey.
Why? Oh my god. What the fuck are they?
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm sorry. We probably should have been sober when we started this.
I heard. There we go. I can hear her now. You're good.
Okay, we fixed it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we've already had a whole conversation and shit, and I thought I was live, but I wasn't. So hey, what's up, guys? Now we're fucking live.
Fail, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that was.
I wanted.
That's really
It's fine. I've done that
cheeks
too.
are
I've
getting
done
red.
that too.
I
I've
was-
done that too. I stream all the time, and I still have like times where I'll think I'm live for like a good 10 minutes. I'm like, God fucking damn it!
Do you
And
ever
usually
like
it's like
hit the stream button over and over and it doesn't go live? Because that's what happened to me. I clicked the like go live button like 10 times and it didn't do anything. So.
Well, it'll do the loading thing. It's like you're gonna go like it's loading in like 10%, 20%, 80%, and then it'll go poof, and then you're technically live,
Oh.
which I don't like. I just like the old way. The old way was so much better.
I don't know
Yeah,
what the
no,
old
it's
way
garbage.
was.
You literally, well, it's 2 ways. You just hit a button on OBS and it would start, or you would do, Hangouts, and you would hit start. And it was that simple. You hit one or the other and it just starts. There's
Yeah,
none of this.
That definitely sounds easier.
Yeah. Yes. Now, as interesting as live streaming talk is for the audience, and I know they love listening to us bitch about this, you want to move on to...
Absolutely.
So some of my more silly questions, because you're a dog groomer.
Okay.
If you could have the ability to transform into any dog breed, what dog breed would it be?
Oh man. Fuck. That's a good question. I've never actually thought about this before.
I'll be honest, you kind of give me a Cocker Spaniel vibe.
That's really funny. That was my first dog ever, like growing up, was a blonde Cocker Spaniel. That's really funny. But see that? And the one that I'm leaning towards is very close to a Cocker Spaniel. It's called a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. And that's a super long name for the cutest dog in the fucking world. It's what Lady from Lady and the Tramp is in the newer one.
Okay.
So yeah, the reason I would want to be that is because they're kind of my favorite anyway. But they're like the sweetest dogs. Like I've never met one that doesn't just like crawl up into your lap and just like lay there, because they're like royally bred dogs from the English monarchy. So they're basically bred to just sit in your lap and love you and be adorable, and they're amazing. And I'm a big cuddler, so that's why I think I would be one of those.
I'm glad I got a good guess. I grew up with a blonde Cocker Spaniel. I don't know
You
what
did?
pedigree she was. Yeah.
That's cool.
Her name was Sydney. Yeah, no, so I was thinking about, I'm like, that's kind of perfect. And like, I don't know if people know what Cocker Spaniels like, but they grow their hair out, so you have to trim them.
Yeah.
Aren't they? We're not inebriated enough, yo. Chelsea's chat is getting angry that we're not inebriated enough.
Oh, really?
We need to get more inebriated.
Oh, God.
Actually, whoever said that just retracted their message, but I saw it, yo. I saw it. You think you're slick, yo, but you ain't. I saw that shit. All right, let's drink, yo. Cheers. Fuck
Cheers.
All
yeah.
right, cheers.
I know you can't see us on Chelsea's stream, but you can just imagine us drinking.
Yeah,
Or you can open up our stream and like double it.
Dude, I wish there has to be a way to fix that. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day.
it's way too
One day.
complicated. Like I wanted to have Jamie and Chess on here, but it's like super complicated with Discord. So as long as you guys can hear him, I think it's okay.
Yeah, we're good. No worries.
I think on their stream though, you can see all three of us. If you want to see the three of us,
Yeah.
you can go over to their channel.
There you go. See, there's a.
Damn, Chelsea, you didn't even put our channel link in your description.
Oh my god!
I know. I just thought
It's
about
cool,
that.
it's
I
cool.
was like, "Fuck, they don't even know."
Yo, Coolman, do a link thingy.
Yeah, please.
Coolman's got it.
Thanks.
I know Coolman's got it.
I'm not the best
So,
at the
I don't have
technology
I don't
stuff.
have a wrench. I don't have a wrench in your chat, Chelsea.
What?
I don't have a wrench in your chat. I
Say
feel very
something-
slighted.
Go say something in my chat then. I'll do it real quick.
I
Yup.
said yup instead of yo. I meant to say yo.
Okay. Yup.
Y'all remember Yop? That like yogurt drink?
No.
What
Is
yogurt?
that a
No,
Canadian thing?
maybe it's
No,
maybe
Gulp.
it is.
It's called Gulp. It's not
Is it
Gulp.
called Gulp down here?
Yeah.
See, in Canada, there's a yogurt drink called Yop. It's the dumbest name ever.
Yup.
There was this commercial. If I can find this commercial, someone out there knows this commercial. I bet you there's one person at least in the chat who has already thought of the commercial the minute I said that name. And if I'm gonna find that commercial one day and show y'all because it's fucking insane. That song got stuck in my head for so long.
So I have a serious note to this. So I know Chelsea for a fact has seen Jamie drunk as hell.
I mean,
And-
everyone's seen me drunk as hell.
And we've all seen TJ drunk as hell, but I don't think any of us has seen Chelsea drunk as hell.
Oh God. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly.
I'm like trying to think, because if TJ ends up getting like drunker, he tends to take over. If you've been drunk as hell, maybe he's taken over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
possibly. Yeah, that's probably it. I probably am just
Yo,
like.
sorry to interrupt, but Canadian Fuhrer remembers based. Okay, I'm not the only one. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's Canadian.
Yeah, it probably is just a Canadian thing. Good to know. You
It
fucking Americans
sounds-
don't have anything good.
It sounds super Canadian. Yop. Come on.
Yeah.
That's definitely from Canada.
Oh, dude, you guys, you have no clue. Like, it's such a trippy time where, because, like, okay, Jamie talks a little bit more normal, but when you actually hear someone say A, and what's the other one? A, like, every other sentence. That,
How's
like,
it going, eh?
yeah, like, he was at an appointment, and
What's
the
up, buddy?
doctor was speaking like that. It just kept throwing me off. She's like, are
Oh,
you
wow.
okay yet?
You okay? You okay, eh? How's it? How you doing there, eh? Yeah, fuck, dude, fuck Canadians. Canadians suck.
They didn't have A where I was at in Canada. Luckily. They
Well, yeah,
didn't
no,
say
you were
that.
in what? You were in what? Quebec?
Yeah, I was in
Fuck Quebec, yo.
Quebec.
I hate Quebec. Maybe this is just like my bias from where I grew up, but fucking people from Quebec annoy the fuck out of me. Motherfucker.
That is how they say it.
Hello, Chelsea. Would you like to go out for some wine with me? We will have a very good time. I will not slip anything in your drink. I will be a perfect gentleman.
No. JF, no. Fuck off. I don't like having my legs licked.
Oh, God.
I will lick the legs all night long. Oh, yes.
I don't know. Maybe the
Hell
upper
yeah.
thigh. But that's it.
Okay.
I want wine, yo. Fuck this. You make these drinks too strong, yo.
Fair enough. I'm trying to get drunk too. Okay. Where's my cheat sheet? I have my cheat sheet.
Wine, yo.
Oh! I have to have this. Okay. Do you have siblings?
No. I'm an only child.
No. Oh. Do you have any childhood nicknames then?
Yeah, actually,
Is it most embarrassing?
not really. It's CJ. Surprisingly
CJ?
enough, yeah. I had
Damn.
people in.
CJ and TJ.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're not that. But yeah, my middle initial is J as well, and like on my sports teams, like softball and basketball, those girls called me CJ. But other than that, like not really.
You and TJ should get matching tattoos with a heart, and then inside it says CJ plus TJ.
No, it shouldn't, because his ex has a tattoo of their names, and they're
Oh
not
my
together
God.
anymore. So I'm not gonna do that shit.
Yeah, that would be kind of sad.
See,
I feel like
Yeah.
once you tattoo someone's name on you, it's like a death sentence, because it's just like pure sweet irony.
Yeah, because me personally, like if I had like my ex's name on my arm, I'd probably like cut my arm off.
Yeah,
Or,
I'd
like-
cut a chunk out. Like I don't
Yeah, I
want to think
just,
about
like-
that person every day.
Yeah.
I mean-
Oh yeah, Paul
So-
was PJ too. I forgot about that.
TJ.
TJ, CJ, and PJ. What
Yeah,
did
dude.
Scotty get? Scotty should get something.
Scotty's
SJ?
just Skittle, dude.
Okay, so I know you do have a bunch of tattoos. So do you actually have? I know after you get like an X amount of tattoos, the meaning behind them becomes less meaningful for some. Do you agree with that statement?
I only have 2.
Oh, you only have two?
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle with the meaning when it comes to like meaning for tattoos. Like my mandala here, like it's pretty much just cuz like I like sunflowers and mandalas are cool looking. Like that's really all that is. You know what I mean?
And
This-
how old were you when you got it?
23. That was my
Oh,
first one. And then my this other one over here. Sorry. It's hard to get it on camera, honestly. But
The lighting's not like the best for that type of tattoo, but I think I see a skull.
yeah, it's kind of faded actually too, which is weird because I got it later than the other one. But it's a skull that like the top of it's broken out and there's like a bird's nest inside of the top of the skull. And then
Oh, that's
a goldfinch on top. And that one means has a little more of a story to me. It's kind of like the circle of life, I guess, is the easiest way to explain it. Like this bird is using like death, the skull, as like a way to nurture its life, like in the nest. So it's a little more poetic, but it's still not like this crazy, like I got this because of my dead aunt or something. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I want more tattoos, but yeah, I don't make them mean something super deep, I guess.
because I know. I mean, it's kind of weird to think because because we're basically close to the same age. I think you're a little bit older than me.
I'm 27.
I think we're both. You're 27.
Yeah,
Are you 93 or 94, baby?
I'm 92.
92. Yeah, because you're a year older than me. And I got my tattoos roughly around your same like time frame, but the guy was really rough. Like the guy was like really rough. So they
Ooh.
haven't faded yet, but they hurt like hell, and you can tell there's a lot of scar tissue.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah, and Chess wants to make me go to this guy if I ever get tattoos.
What?
You know what? You did an amazing job though. Like it's not like you did a bad job, but it's not gonna fade. It's not like you have to go back a second time.
I mean,
Yeah, but
Whatever.
there's like
I'm not
a
getting
million tattoo artists in the world. Like
Sure.
you could pick
I don't know. I'm not
anybody.
I'm not getting a tattoo until I'm fully transitioned. I don't want one right now. That can like maybe one day. I've never like needed to get a tattoo. I've never been like, oh my god, I need a tattoo. Like it'd be
How
cool.
old are you, Jamie?
25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I always wanted a tattoo, but I waited because I wanted to make sure I had enough money to get a good artist, and I wanted to make sure I had the right idea in the right spot and the right artist, and it just so worked out that I found the guy to do my mandala. But I definitely want more tattoos. I'm saving my money for other more important things right now.
True. Yeah, tattoos are not exactly the highest priority these days.
See, like, because honestly, like when I drew blood for a living, my coworker did tattooing work. He actually had his own shop. And I'll be honest, if you ever meet this guy, he's very charismatic in the way he's like, you want another tattoo? I can get you in this weekend. Do you want to go? Let's go. He's that type of guy. He's also, I know multiple people when I tell the story of how he went up to an old lady and put like, you know, as if you were going to smoke a joint and put like a joint to your mouth. He did that and asked her if she smoked marijuanas.
Oh my god.
At a lab, right before he's about to draw her blood.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And I like look, and this like little old Asian lady just looks at him and laughs, and I just look at it and I'm like, how?
I mean, some people are really good at that sort of thing. Like they can say like whatever and it comes off as charming. Like I don't get it. Especially with like old people. Like, I don't know what it is. Like there's some like there's a way to like charm certain people. Like
yeah.
Maybe he's just really good at reading people and be like, okay, I think this person might appreciate this joke.
I guess.
Maybe he smelled some on her, yo.
Oh
maybe you weren't close enough to her to realize. Maybe he smelled some on her. He was like, you smoked the marijuana? Hell yeah, yo.
There's
That's what I'd be
definitely
doing.
all kinds of people that smoke, so you never know.
Oh hell yeah! I'd be like, fuck yeah! I just made a new friend, yo.
Oh my god. By the way, love, when you get back, can you bring paper towels?
Okay. I'm smoking right now, motherfuckers.
God.
When am I not smoking?
Okay.
Someone said they looked at the title of my stream and thought it said Inbred stream. It says Inebriated.
Maybe is that person inebriated?
That would actually, I'm not going to lie, that would be kind of an interesting stream. You know, you kind of look up what happens when you do inbreeding.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe another topic for another night.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that, so next question.
Chelsea, are you inbred?
Oh my god!
I guess I am from Kentucky, so who knows?
You're from the yeah. You kind of you kind of have to ask when it's from the South, yo.
Yeah.
Actually, have you ever ran into anyone that like is straight up like has an incest relationship, and you're like, okay?
No, I've never met anybody who is openly incestuous. No.
Yeah, that would be weird. Like, imagine like you meet like a couple from like work or whatever. It's like, oh yeah. So he's my brother. Yeah. We fell in love when we were maybe like 19, and we just realized like, you know what? Like, yeah, we need to like be together, and like it's not creepy at all. Our parents are very supportive. Everyone.
Yeah.
We have 2 kids. And it's just like
I'd want to see the kids. I'd want to see if they were normal.
Yeah, that would be my first thing too. I'd be like, yeah, let's see these kids. Yeah, see, when most people tell you they have kids, you don't want to see pictures.
Right, exactly. But if they're like, I
like
fucked my brother and have 2 children, I'd be like, let me see your damn kids.
Oh my god. Yeah. I actually had that happen at work. I kid you not. I had someone call in, and they're like calling on behalf of the original person, and in their file they're like, "This is my partner," and I go to look at it, and it says cousin/partner.
Ooh, Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Like,
That was in
Look,
your medical
I'm a-
file?
yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna say this. Look, I don't know. See, I try not to judge people. I try super hard not to judge people, and I try to be super fucking charitable. Okay, so can I see a situation in which like maybe there's like an incestuous relationship that isn't creepy? Maybe. As long as you're not brother and sister and didn't grow up together, like maybe you're like long lost cousins or some shit. But I don't know, yo. If you fucking grew up together, that's always weird. That is always weird, and it always will be. Like I will say that.
What if they don't like bring any kids? Like they don't try to have kids or anything, and they just want to like fuck each other in like their house and leave everybody alone.
Look, I'm for fucking freedom, so hell yeah. Like I don't want to tell people what they can and can't do. Look, if a I'm gonna be like, I'll be real honest. If a brother and sister are in love and they're just like, yeah, we want to fuck, I might think it's kind of weird. I might be like, you know what, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this, but hey, you know what? I see. Here's the problem, because as I'm saying this, I hear myself making the same arguments that people were making about gay people, right? Because don't you like kind of feel that like parallel, because it's kind of like, okay,
like
well,
if
it makes
they
me
just
uncomfortable.
do it in their house and leave me out of it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I get the arguments against incest, but also I don't believe in like objective morals. I don't believe that incest is objectively wrong. So, like, it's weird. It's creepy. It leads to a really probably like a really fucked up sort of like imbalanced relationship that's unhealthy.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
But again, do you like I can't judge other people. I can't tell other people how to live their fucking lives.
Yeah, I'd probably think it was weird though.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
So I have to ask, because I don't know how many people caught this in the beginning because of reasons. But so you said you're working on artwork.
Yeah.
What type of art are you working on right now?
Well, the biggest thing that I finished was my collage that TJ is using as a backdrop. That took me like 4 months to do. That was crazy. And then I'm also working on a pretty big abstract painting right now. But other than that, I've mostly just been doing like practice stuff, like in a notebook. I've also been taking Skillshare art classes online. And that's been pretty cool because it's like a pretty laid back way of like learning, and they give you exercises to do and practice. And I feel like it has improved not just my skill, but like my confidence in just like drawing or painting, whatever. Like I used to just be like, I can't make it look realistic, so I'm just not even going to do it. But I'm trying to get over that now.
You know, it's such a weird thing with the realistic, because I'll be honest, like from my own perspective, like I think proportionally is almost everything that you see that's like super popular. Like Jamie and me were looking at comics, and I realized comics look realistic, but then they don't look realistic at all when you actually put human reality into it.
Yeah.
Like no one swings that way and bends that way.
No, that's another thing I've been learning is like you probably don't want to try to make shit like super realistic. Like you were about to say with the proportions, like that's really what matters mostly. It doesn't always. Like you could give a person or a thing like a big ass head compared to their body if you wanted to. But yeah, I used to like try to look at like an object or a picture and try to like mimic exactly what it looked like. And it was always kind of just like, that doesn't really look like that. But when you kind of use that and then you also put more of your own creativity in it, it's like you can create something that kind of looks right. Was I too quiet? Right. But TJ came and raised my volume a little bit, and he's moving the camera. Okay. And blocking the light. Okay.
It's fine. TJ's your tech producer.
I liked
Let TJ
the
handle all
bookshelf
hard
in the
stuff.
background.
Well, you're sitting like too close to it then.
I was about to say, I think we're seeing
Are
sneak
you
peeks
shelf
at like a
outside?
board.
Go more over there.
I don't think it matters.
Matters to me.
Yes, it does, Chelsea. Everyone
He's
is
like,
looking in
you're not
the
centered.
background. Everyone is looking at. Everyone is. The chat is like revolting over it, Chelsea. They're like, center your goddamn camera. Like what? Like, what the fuck, dude? We're trying to watch this thing. You're out of focus. You can't fucking like. How am I supposed to jerk off to this? You know that's what they're saying.
I guess my husband is just trying to make it easier for them to. Oh my god. Fuck. Much better. Thanks, TJ. I'm going to be moving all over anyway. Like, I can't sit still, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
I feel that. I ain't sitting still. I'm running around the garage, yo. I can't sit. Fuck that
Okay, well,
shit.
I'm glad he fixed the volume to be better. I'm glad. Because I don't
was
know.
gonna say
Better now.
it's time for you to drink again. I know Jamie can't because she's in
Drink,
another
drink,
room.
drink. I'm smoking. That's better.
Oh, okay.
And I feel drunk already. I'm fine. I mean, it's fine.
I'm so pissed
I'm not
that this
supposed to
wine
be-
sucks.
I know.
gonna
I'm
show you
sorry.
guys.
Yeah, you should have TJ go buy you some new wine.
He's not going to do that. You can't read it, but
Fucking-
don't buy this shit.
Fucking lazy piece of shit. TJ is too much of a lazy piece of shit to go do that. He's not a real man.
Oh, damn.
Taking care of his woman.
Shit. Calling you out.
Yeah, I mean, if my woman was like, drinking some wine and she's like, "This is some shitty fucking wine," I'd be like, you know what? My fucking queen, my wife, my fucking goddess. Like, I will run to the store naked and pick you up the finest of wine.
Well, he'd definitely be arrested.
I'm about to say, this is all BS. I can totally see this tomorrow morning. I'll be like, honey, can you go to the store and get something?
Well, I don't
He's like,
drive.
I don't know. Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, I would if I could drive. If I could drive.
TJ probably shouldn't have a license, so.
That's. I mean, he did crash the car because of Gergie.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
Wait, you were in the car?
Yeah, I was there
Damn.
with Paul, Scotty, and TJ.
Oh, I thought TJ was alone in the car.
Oh, shit.
It was
Why did I
4
assume
of
TJ
us.
was alone in the car?
I don't
Oh, damn. Okay.
We all just
I know,
like
the way
sat
TJ
there
told
for
that
a
story.
second, like, what the fuck just happened? And like the car that
Okay.
we had at the time had all those like safety sensors and shit, so it was like blaring at him, like, stop! Like the car itself was screaming at TJ to stop, and he wouldn't get off the gas.
Okay. Now I understand why Scotty's mad at TJ about that, because every time that's brought up, I see Scotty get like all salty, and I'm like, Scotty
It was
wasn't even
Scotty's
there. Why is
car
he pissed?
too.
Oh, it was
Oh,
okay.
shit.
It
No
was like the
wonder.
only car in our household at the time.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
We all
See,
shared it.
TJ sucks at telling stories, yo. He's not as good as Paul, because if he told that story on DP the way Paul tells his stories, we would have known all those details.
Paul recently actually retold that story, but I forget where. I listened to Paul on so many different platforms and shows. I have no idea where he said it. So
True.
anyway,
I'm gonna get my cat to say hi.
I'm just
He
teasing.
doesn't want to.
I'm just teasing. I love you, TJ. You're a good person. You're
Yeah.
a good driver, I'm sure. Maybe sometimes. Hopefully.
every car that we've had since the Gergie accident car has had a dent in the exact same place on the back bumper, and TJ has no idea how it got there. So I've only had the car I
could
have
get-
right now for like 5 months, and it already has a dent in the same exact place my last car did. So
Oh my god. Maybe Scotty's doing it to like frame TJ.
That would be funny. Well, Scotty has his own car now, thankfully, but TJ and I still share one.
Oh my god.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm usually the driver. I'll just say that much.
I give you props because I hate fucking driving. I am the horse driver because Jamie doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I grew up in the city. I didn't have to drive.
Well,
And driving was way too expensive where I was.
yeah. I mean, it is a different culture, but are you planning on staying where you are now?
Yeah.
Like for a while?
probably, yeah. Yeah.
You might want to learn.
No, I will. I
It'll
mean,
be
well,
useful.
I can't right now. I'm not a citizen yet, but eventually I will go for that shit.
Once we get your social security card, we'll
Yes.
actually get you your driver's license.
Yes.
Cool.
You can learn at fitness like I
And then, see, I don't know, like, I feel weird. Like, everyone else around me is like, I can't wait to drive. Driving is so cool. I was feeling like, I don't really care.
I didn't learn
I'm
how
more scared that I'm going to crash the car.
Yeah. Driving used to give me such bad anxiety. I didn't get my license till I was 21. And that was like super late compared to all my friends and shit. Like everyone knew how to drive. Everyone younger than me. They'd make fun of me. Like, you don't have a car? It's like, fuck you. I'm 19. They'd be like, I have a car and I'm 16.
It's fine. I'm 21 and you clearly got your fucking license before I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 25.
You're not
No,
21.
I'm 25.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm drunk. Okay.
Okay.
I'm 25 and I don't drive yet, so yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I give you props there. I got mine a little bit younger than yours. I got mine when I was 18, but I drove a little moped scooter, so it
Aw.
has made me learn that I am a one-hit dead person. So I had to learn how to at least obey that part. Now I can't sit in the lines worth of shit because a scooter got a huge gap versus my car.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That's funny.
It looks like you have a few people. Like, honestly, cars are expensive. I'm still paying off my car. I've had my car for 5 years, and I'm still paying it off. I finally paid it off in fucking February. Fuck having a car. I just had to pay for insurance. Gas is annoying. You know what? If you can get away without needing one, fucking do it.
Yeah, insurance is bullshit.
It is.
I mean, obviously,
Insurance? That's
it's
the reason
a
I
scam.
never did it.
It's a fucking scam. It costs so much. It does lower as you get older, but fuck, like, when I first got my license, it was like over $200 a month.
I think Jamie caught the kitty.
I heard the kitty.
She had to make a cameo.
She's like, she already made a cameo. You just didn't hear her.
What? I don't know. I'm drunk. Hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jamie. I'm drunk. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, God.
I think-
Is she already that fucked? Maybe. Okay,
No.
Jamie, go get like a big glass
No,
of water.
no.
Okay.
I'm actually.
Shit.
Water.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I actually have. Wait, where's I put water?
I don't want you to be crawling on the floor again
you take them?
before we're even done with my questions.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do, and the audience does. Everyone does. Everyone wants me to be
Yeah,
that
but
drunk.
not till after. Not till later, at least.
True,
It's only
true.
been
Like,
going.
I'm not that drunk. I'm not that drunk. I was just kidding. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too drunk. I took it too seriously. I was like, fuck.
Nah, I'm good.
She's so
I'm good.
fucked up.
Okay, I have to ask. So you've almost been married to TJ for it's coming up to 2 years now, right?
Yeah, you remembered. Yeah, it'll be 2 years on
Halloween, yo.
Halloween. Yep. Fuck yeah.
Because it just because it kind of coincided with the first time I was up in Canada, so it's like I kind of remember the time frame a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Because
Yeah.
by the time you were like gonna marry TJ, it was time like
Well,
ironically me and Jamie started really more seriously dating.
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Do you remember? Because you guys actually invited me to the wedding, like a little bit before. You guys, TJ was like, hey, Jay, do you want to come? And I was like, God damn it!
I know.
Like,
well, our wedding
I
was
wanted to
super
go.
last minute planned, so like a lot of people
Yeah.
couldn't come.
Yeah. but like I wanted to go, but I was like, God damn it! Like Chess is coming up to Canada like this week, like that weekend exactly, and she like booked tickets, and I was like, God damn it! I wanted to go so bad.
That's okay. I mean, it would have been fucking awesome if you guys were there, but like, it's fine.
We do want to plan a trip to visit you guys again, but actually a real trip to visit you, not this we're going to drive by after hitting like an hour of a sleep in like 28 hours, and where I feel like I'm dying inside. Like I felt
Yeah,
so
you guys
bad.
were so tired. I know you were tired.
We were.
I'm glad we could feed you though, because I'm sure that helped a little bit.
Oh hell yeah! No, that was great. We really appreciated all of that shit. I appreciated the J when I got there. I was like, Chelsea knows,
yeah.
Chelsea knows what I need the most right now.
I was like, J is for J, and I had a J rolled up. I was like, I wanted to smoke a J with you so bad, like ever since we became friends. And it was like the moment I had one ready, like when you pulled up.
Hell yeah.
Cause wait,
No,
we met at the LA meetup, but
Yeah.
I don't think we smoked. Did we smoke together there?
No,
I don't think so.
I didn't really smoke much. Like a few people like passed me some shit, and I was like, okay, I'll take a puff. But like, I didn't really like smoke with anyone at that meetup.
Okay. Yeah. So the first
Except I
time we
kept giving people
smoked together.
cigarettes.
Yeah. So the first time we smoked together was at my house. That's cool.
Yeah.
And you guys left those brownies that were dope.
I want to make. You know what? I'll give some sneak peeks, but I've learned some things about butter making, and due to some special butter, I will not say too much, but we have an amount.
Yo, by the way, I'm curious about this because I remember when we were at the restaurant, we mentioned the brownies, and we were like, yeah, we left brownies for all of you. And Scotty was like, you better leave me fucking brownies, TJ. And TJ was like, there ain't going to be no brownies.
No, I don't think anyone got any brownies besides me and TJ.
I figured.
Yeah.
Next time we'll make more because I have some lovely butter that's in excess amounts.
Awesome. Whose idea was it to do it on Halloween? Well, we both kind of wanted to do a Halloween wedding, but TJ wanted it to be in 2018 and I wanted it to be in 2019. So he won. I wanted time to plan like a nice, more planned out wedding. But it was more just like rushed, it was more just like a big Halloween party with like a cool ceremony in the middle. Like, we were dressed up as Persephone and Hades from the Greek mythology. And
I remember that.
Yeah, we had Paul initiate us, and he was talking about the story of Hades like stealing Persephone and making her the queen of the underworld. And we like incorporated it into our vows and stuff. And when we like kissed or whatever, he gave me a pomegranate, which is also part of that story. So I don't know. That part was pretty cool, but the rest of it was really just like a chill party. Like I got high with my mom for the first time. That was crazy. I never thought my Christian ass mom would be smoking a joint. And like everyone at the whole entire family was smoking together, and it was actually really awesome. And we were all drunk, and we were out in the middle of nowhere in fucking Mississippi. We rented a mansion, and like it was already kind of a spooky looking mansion, and we decorated it with like a shit ton of Halloween decorations, and we made like a Halloween playlist, and it was really more just like a badass Halloween party with like a wedding in it. But everyone there said that it was like the coolest wedding they'd ever been to. So
nice.
Yeah, it
It
was pretty chill. So it worked out really well.
Go.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like rub it in.
I'm sorry I didn't get to go. Like I'm sorry that I know you guys like invited me and I felt fucking bad.
That's okay. We should have maybe planned it earlier so we could tell people.
Well, for the record, I think you should have gotten your way and had it like a year later, so that you could have like planned it.
Yeah, and had more people.
I mean, I get it. TJ wanted to get that shit over. He wanted to do it. He wanted to do it right away. He was in love. TJ was so in love. He wanted to fucking marry you right then and there.
He really did. He's like, if I give you another year, you could leave me or some shit. You're getting married to me fucking this year, bitch.
So I do not know if you remember this, but he when I did an interview with him on my channel eons ago, he was saying that he's like, I need to marry her now so she can't run away.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I was like, you're crazy, dude. I'm not going anywhere.
It took me forever to find it. I'm going to put it on the screen for a second.
Aw, thank you. Yeah. We were dancing to Cerise by Ghost, which is our song. Man, I was so much chubbier back then. But that's a really sweet picture. I love that picture. We really, unfortunately, don't have very many pictures from that night. So that kind of sucks because the lighting was so dark that a lot of them didn't come out.
I mean, you both look really happy. Both of you,
know.
when you see those wedding photos where it's the person is scowling at the other one, you know that's not going to end well.
Yeah, we're just lost in each other's eyes in that picture. We were in our own little world. That was really cool. That was an awesome night. And, I'm hoping this year we get to celebrate in some way. Fuck, I don't know what we'll do, though.
So my question is, because some people have this belief that the moment, after you get married, the marriage changes or the dynamic change somehow. Did anything actually change for you guys?
Maybe a little bit. It felt more real. Oh shit, there's consequences to this now. You know what I mean? I mean, you've been married. Did you feel like it changed?
There was, I got used for a green card. I don't know if you realized that.
Oh,
So
I didn't know.
Married, yeah, I got used for a green card. So the moment he got married, he started treating me like other shit. He wanted to try to get me away from my family. There was changes.
Yeah, that sounds changes. Bad.
See, it's an abusive relationship. So yeah, it lasted only 3 months though. Divorce took longer, but yeah.
See, I'll be honest. I feel like our relationship, I feel like we've already taken steps where it's there's consequences. There's no going back from certain decisions, and it's we've already pretty much we might as well be fucking married. I mean, we've already started an immigration process. That's not something you just decide out of the blue, you know?
Right? Because she has to sponsor you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big fucking step. So.
It is.
Yeah, that's almost getting married, honestly, because it's I'm legally responsible for you, which is kind of the same.
Moving out of your home country, being yeah, I'm gonna come to here where there's no health care and the
nuts.
president is a fascist, and I love it here, guys. I'm an America number one.
Well, I'm a
loyal American.
You're an American, I guess, now. But I don't know. It'd be so hard to leave Canada, I feel like. But if you love somebody, there's nothing that can keep you away from them.
Exactly. It's I don't care what you would fucking offer me in Canada. I'm not interested. I'm interested.
That's such a testament to your love. That's so cute.
Aww.
It's true though. I don't fucking care. Once you find what you're fucking looking for, that's what you pursue above all. And you nothing else fucking matters.
That's sweet.
Right. So my next question is a stupid, more on female question.
Okay.
So do button-up shirts work for you at all when you have a big rack? That's the biggest problem because they always seem to split open.
No, I haven't worn a button-up shirt since I was probably in middle school because that's when my tits started getting too big for them. I guess I might have worn a flannel over another t-shirt that has buttons or a cardigan or something like that. But no, just a straight up button up collared shirt. Your tits are going to show no matter what unless you have a tank top underneath.
So you mean when my tits get super huge, which they're definitely going to, I'm not going to be able to wear button-up shirts anymore?
No, are you gonna miss them, Jamie?
No. Also, I ain't having huge tits anytime soon.
That's like, I don't know, that's like, because my mom thinks every interview should have a button-up shirt regardless of what gender. And every single time she'd show me, like, she's like, wear this, it's like, there's this giant gaping hole where you see my bra.
Yeah, that's not a good look. Look, I wore this shirt.
No, it's fine.
I
You
wore
look
this shirt
professional.
to one of my interviews, honestly. The one I'm wearing right now, I'll show you. It's got like frillies on it, and then you wear just like a blazer over it and like dress pants. You don't need buttons. Fuck buttons. You got big old titties. Fuck buttons.
Yeah, no, they're terrible. Like, I realize because I'm wearing like a shirt that's a half. Can't really see unless you're looking at the thing, but it's a half one.
Yeah.
And I look at it, and I'm like, no, this is pointless. This is not going to go buzzing because
No.
I don't know what this shirt is for. I think it's for someone that's a bit more flat chested. I think I realized.
This guy says, when I'm king, all anyone will be allowed to wear is button-up shirts.
True.
You gotta let your titties hang out. I don't know. I don't feel like the side boob shot from the inside the button is really that sexy of a boob shot, but maybe I'm wrong.
I guess it depends on the boobs. Like, it really, I guess, depends, like, and what type of bra you're wearing. Are you wearing, like, a small little, like, bow tie one? Because that might be hot. If you're wearing a
Probably
sports
not at
bra,
an interview. Just gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, you gotta turn your potential employer on. You gotta make him want you. That's how you get like that's how you get ahead in the company.
Shit.
You should know this.
No wonder
Have you ever
I've
seen Mad
never
Men?
been successful. I didn't know this was
Just watch
part of
Mad
it.
Men, you'll learn all- Yeah. You just look sexy. You basically just be a sex object for the office, and that's how you succeed.
Okay. Sounds easy enough.
So, I have a curiosity, because this came after one of TJ's interview. I'm curious if you had any memories of this, and what dream you had that night. So TJ told us of a story of you, where you woke up in the middle of the night screaming, "Fuck the police!" and then we went back to bed. Do you remember what dream you had that night? Were there cops involved?
So I don't remember exactly that dream. And I think I was more going along with the rap song, like, fuck the police, you know, coming straight from the underground. That one, you know? So I was like rapping it like hardcore gangsta, like, fuck the police. And then I laid back down and went to bed, back to sleep. But honestly, like, I'm always being chased by the police or like the CIA or something in my dreams. Like, all the time. And they're intense and scary, and I'm constantly running away from cops and like hiding out. I don't know what that means, but it happens all the time. People tell me it means that I'm like running from something in my past. Maybe. I don't know. But it is weird.
Cops are scary.
Cops are
Cops are really-
terrifying.
Like,
Fuck the police.
especially right
Fuck
now,
the
like,
police.
right now, like, after all the shit that's been coming out, and like even like recently, like the latest one of like a guy that I think was like, I don't know if he was schizophrenic, but like they put a split hood on his head and basically suffocated him in the
I watched
streets
your
with the
guys'
water.
video about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fucked.
It was
like
So,
You
did
see
you
this-
guys figure out? Did you guys talk about why they put the spit hood on him? Like, that's like a thing they do for like crazy people because they try to spit on you, like as a defense, because their
that's
hands
so
are behind their back.
disgusting, yo. Oh my
so
god!
they
like,
put
oh,
hoods on
we're-
them
we're
so
such-
they can't spit on you.
Yeah,
But it
no,
should
that pisses me
never-
off 'cause it's like, oh,
Yeah.
us cops, we're so afraid of being spat on. What
It's-
pussies?
Even if you do put a hood on somebody, it should be super loose mesh. Like, what the fuck kind of material is it where it can suffocate somebody? That's what I don't get.
because they basically waterboarded him with it being raining outside.
Oh,
that's
it
when
was
the water-
raining?
Yeah.
Fuck that, yeah. God, they're so retarded. I I'm not supposed to say that word. They're so stupid. I can't believe that they probably didn't even think about it. Like, oh yeah, it's raining, so he probably can't fucking breathe. And then he's sitting there like saying like, I don't know. I know he was pleading for his life. I don't remember his exact words, but
I see, that's the moment that just gets me. Like, when someone's pleading, crying, they ask for, like, their mother or their kids or something. Like, at what point does your soul not be like, okay, there's something I'm doing
my
wrong?
soul tears the fuck apart. My soul fucking tears apart just watching a fucking video of it, let alone actually doing it. Fuck, I could never fucking do that. Sorry, go ahead.
Chelsea, what you don't understand is that these black people are trying to tug at your heartstrings and make you feel
like they're humans that feel the exact same shit that I do.
Yeah, like what? No, it's disgusting. I wish cops had some goddamn fucking empathy. I wish anyone had some goddamn fucking empathy. That's the one thing I try to tell people is fucking empathy. Learn to fucking empathize with your fellow human. Learn to see your fellow human as another fucking human being with feelings and thoughts and hopes and dreams. And not as just a fucking nuisance or a thug or whatever else. Like, goddamn, even if someone is a hardened criminal, still try and empathize with that person and think what led them to that. Why are they like that? Why do they feel like that? What have they gone through in their life? Like, god fucking damn. No one wants to feel it. Everyone wants to make special exceptions for their own horrible shit that they do when they fuck other people over or they're engaged in some fucked up shit. Like, oh well, it's okay when I do it. Oh, but other people, fuck charitability, fuck empathy. It's out the fucking window. Makes me fucking goddamn mad, yo.
I think empathy is the one trait that separates me from other people. Like if you don't, almost anything else I can understand or like try to empathize with somebody, but if you don't have the basic, like, I don't know, virtue of empathy on some level, like inside of you as a human, like I just really look down on you. Like there's nothing else to really say about it. Like I just don't even feel like I'm the same like species as you if you can't understand empathy.
I don't think it's really, I mean, empathy can be taught. But it's definitely very clear in a society that we live in now, more politicians and cops, empathy is not taught, it's not supported. I think even Ben Shapiro made a thing like you can't be empathetic if you're going to become a politician, and it's like, well, then what's the point of your fucking job?
Yeah, politicians should be super empathetic.
Right. Well, because that's the thing. Empathy can be taught, but non-empathy can be taught as well. And what do you think conservatives teach their fucking kids? You know, oh, don't cry, don't show your feelings, don't show your emotions, shove it all down. You know, like it's like, oh, just like if you're going through something, you know, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and like just get over it. Like they teach their kids to not be empathetic. They teach them that empathy is a fucking weakness. And so people grow up thinking that empathy is a fucking weakness and that it makes them weaker people. And so that even when they're like away from that sort of thing, they still think that way. They still fucking like scoff at someone else who's like, you know, sad or going through something, or just someone who's just being empathetic to other people. They're like, no, fuck you, you're a pussy, you're gay or whatever, you know?
Damn. Yeah, like I didn't have to experience that because I'm a female. So
yeah, well,
I don't know. Like
true.
Nobody in my life.
Men are more taught that. That's true because females are taught more. Yeah, you should be empathetic. You should take care of men, and you should like
and be
look
motherly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look out for men and children and be Whereas if you're a man, you're taught, or if you're raised as a boy, you're taught like you need to shove down empathy and pretend it doesn't exist and not care about people. It's fucking destructive.
So there's apparently a couple of questions that were asked, and I guess I'll start from the bottom, moving up. Rosa Black wanted to ask you if you ever been chased by the Men in Black.
What? No. Wait, I don't know.
You think he means in your dreams?
Oh, no, No, I wasn't. But maybe they like erased my memory with that little pen thing they have. So maybe they did.
I was just say, like, are you an alien? Are you an alien and you haven't told us?
If I was an alien, I'm the shittiest alien there is because I should be gone by now. Like, let's go home.
Let's see. There's one that was asked if you're married to TJ, and the answer is of course, like yes. I don't know if that needs answering after the details you went into.
Oh, that's okay. People come in at different times.
Wait, is TJ incapable of shoulder checks?
Shoulder what?
Checks. I don't know. Is that car like? I don't know if that means like where you look over your shoulder to see.
Maybe.
Like when you because you were taking a left or a right, you're supposed to look over.
Oh,
your
about the
shoulder.
car. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He was just so angry he didn't care that he was wrecking the car. Like he
Fucking dirty.
he knew on some level that he was wrecking the car. And he kept pushing down on the gas and it literally ripped the entire side of the car off. Like
Okay, actually, can you start this story from the beginning for me? Because I don't know this story, and now I'm curious.
I don't know. Okay, so this was DP days. We all lived in Bellevue. They had a studio apartment that they did the DP show in, and they always made fun of TJ because he didn't like this Disney movie called The Black Cauldron. I've never seen it. I don't give a fuck about The Black Cauldron. Gurgi.
Yeah, I ain't seen it either.
Yeah, Gurgi is some like annoying little creature in it that talks kind of like Gollum or something, but much more annoying.
You love Gurgi? Gurgi loves you, TJ.
That's just my impression of Paul's impression of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I don't know. They kept picking on TJ about this movie and this Gurgi character, and they just were like, they made up this whole story about how TJ was going to be in a space station with Gurgi. Like, I don't even know. Like, I think Gurgi was fucking him in the ass or something, or he was fucking Gurgi in the ass. I don't remember. It was
Muted.
TP.
Wait, Chelsea.
Yeah.
What wasn't it because the space station was TJ's like happy place, and like the other guys were like
and they
invading
put
his happy place. With,
yeah,
like,
they
Gurgi,
put Gurgi
and
in
like,
his
no,
happy
Gurgi's
place.
Yeah.
I put Gurgi in our stream thing if you want to see what Gurgi looks
Oh my
like.
god.
Yeah, so that's fucking Gurgi from the Black Cauldron. Anyway, so one night, Paul and Scotty, they were drinking, I think. And that's why TJ had to drive home. He was the designated driver. I must have been drinking too. Anyway, so they were drunk and they wouldn't leave him the fuck alone about Gurgi. And TJ got super pissed. And like after the show was over, he stormed off and I ran after him. And the other guys, they didn't come till maybe like 10 minutes later. So TJ and I were already at the car, which was in a parking garage underneath the studio apartment building where we were at. So TJ and I stood around by the car for a while until the other Paul and Scotty got down so we could drive them home with us because we all lived together at the time. And, oh my God. So TJ was sitting there. He was so pissed. He's like, I'm going to hire a hitman. And I was like, TJ, you're not going to hire a hitman, dude. You're fucking not going to do that. That's gosh, I keep using that word. That is stupid. And, yeah, so he was that pissed. He was like amping himself up saying he was going to hire a hitman to beat the shit out of Scotty and Paul because they were teasing him about Gurgi, who is a Disney character. And finally, Paul and Scotty drunkenly get down to the car and they get in the car. And it's TJ driving, then Scotty in the passenger seat, then me behind TJ and Paul behind Scotty. And TJ just cranks the wheel. Oh, I forgot to mention, our car is parked right next to a concrete pillar, like a giant concrete pillar that's holding up the entire building. So TJ turns the wheel all the way, not backing up first at all, and just slams on the gas, like immediately, as soon as everybody gets in the car. And he scrapes the whole side of the car into the concrete column. So, like, the whole side is fucked up. I don't even think I could get out of my door. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, he fucked up the whole fucking side of the car because he was pissed about Gergie.
Holy moly.
It was Gergie's fault, guys. It was Gergie. Gergie did it.
He had been pissed about that same shit for like months. Like, they would not leave him alone about it. I'm not trying to vouch for him, but oh my God.
No, if I told some people that, like, yeah, this is my happy place. This is where I go, to wind down and be happy and relax. And they're like, yeah, well, what if this thing that you hate is there? And they just like keep pushing, and they're like, no, this thing that you hate, like I'm gonna ruin your happy place. I'm just gonna ruin it. I'm gonna destroy it. I'd be pissed too, yo. I'd be like, fuck you, yo. I don't know if I crash a car. Maybe I would.
Jamie?
Hey, I don't know how to drive at all. I probably would
Jamie,
crash
maybe
the car.
you shouldn't get your license.
I probably shouldn't, yo.
Well, one of the things they teach you when you read the driving book or whatever is not to drive while you're very emotional, because a lot of people do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, see,
Oh, I should not drive while being emotional. I already do stupid shit when I'm emotional.
Yeah, me too.
No, I've driven emotional, but I cannot see. Maybe it's the realization that I'm still paying off my car, and if I fuck it up, it's the realization that I have to still pay for it.
Yeah. That would really suck, paying off a car that doesn't even work anymore.
I don't know.
So there you go, Chess. That's the story. And after he fucking tore open the side of the fucking car, we were all just sitting there like, did that just fucking happen? And the whole car is just, like I said before, just like screaming because all the alarms inside of it are going off. Like, you're hitting something, like, and there's like a big stop sign on the dashboard that's like, stop, brake. And he's just like, that was insane.
Well, now I understand why Scotty was salty about it.
Yeah. Scotty was fucking pissed, and me and Paul just stayed in the back seat and like started laughing. And Scotty and TJ were outside the car like, holy fuck, look at the fucking car, man.
Imagine if that was like filmed. That would have been like the most watched piece of DP
Oh my
content.
God, you're totally, absolutely fucking right about that. Man, we should have got that. I didn't want to film him because he said he was going to be hiring hitmen and shit. It's like, you're going to be legally liable.
Why didn't you stop this, Chelsea? You clearly had foreknowledge of this event.
I mean, no hitmen were hired. We'll just say that.
Oh my God.
Maybe they would have been if TJ hadn't been so distracted by having to repair the car.
By the way, a bunch of people have been saying this in the chat. I guess everyone wants to go, like, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Cuties.
I've seen a preview for it, and I've seen people are upset about it.
Like, everyone, I have multiple people in the chat being like, it's terrible. It's a negative 1,000 out of 10.
Have you heard of it at all?
I've heard of it. I've heard, like, the weird thing was, like, I saw okay, so you get to see the poster art, and it looks just like a bunch of slutty, like, 10-year-olds, which are a horrible combo. But the original film or the original concept was just a bunch of girls looking normal, like, cheering down a street. So I have no clue what to expect.
So someone tried to, like, sexualize it?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, our culture's been doing that for a while. I love the idea that this is like something new. It's really not. We've been sexualizing children in our culture for a long fucking time, and I agree it needs to stop. But don't act like this is something new that's happening. I mean, we for a long time, our culture, like whether it's mainstream porn or just like comedy or whatever, has normalized the idea of like, yeah, she's barely legal. Don't you want to fuck her? Like, oh yeah, like she looks pretty young. Is she 18? Yeah, let's fuck. Like, what do you think the next logical step is from that? Of course, it's fucked. It's fucked.
Why do you
And
feel
it's-
like that is? Like, why is that even such a thing?
I don't
Like,
know.
I don't get it.
I really don't. I don't know either. I think my theory is that conservatives are all just pedos.
If
that's my
somebody
theory.
looks like under 18, like I'm immediately like unattracted. Like I'm not like, oh, well, you know, he's like 16, but like, man, when he's 18, I'm going to look at that and be like, okay, I can fuck that now. It's like, what? I don't get that.
Like, and it's different on the female end, because I know I've always preferred attractive or older, but like to me, like like I don't like guys that are shaved, and I also like hairiness. So it's like if I know that there's hair there, it knows that I'm not fucking a child. It sounds really disturbing.
Fair enough.
But it's true.
That makes
like,
sense.
Oh, like if they can grow a full beard, there are people like who are underage that can grow a full beard. Ideally, if someone that can grow a full beard, yeah, I know they're at least 18.
Right.
For me, it's not really as much the physical side, although I don't physically want to fuck anyone who looks super young either. But for me, it's more the emotional side. Like, I'm not interested in someone who's like really fucking immature and like, you know, like I'm not down with that. I'm not interested in someone who acts like a fucking child.
Yeah,
like,
me
I want
either.
someone who acts like a fucking adult.
I'm not interested in
Even though I don't. I don't act like an adult.
You do. I mean, maybe not like a mainstream, like what we're supposed to think adults are, but you don't act like a
millennial
child.
adult.
Yeah, there you go.
Millennials, I think millennials have changed the definition of the word adult.
Yeah, well, that's fucking cool.
We do adulting differently, yo. And I love it. We can still play video games. We can still love comic books and like cartoons and anime and shit. You know, we can do fun shit. We don't have to be stuffy, uptight, fucking like, you know, business people or some shit.
I think people before us were probably more successful though because they like abandoned all of those things. But at least successful in like a monetary or job title sense. But I'm starting to realize that success to me anyway is not about that at all. It's about like figuring out who the fuck I am and being happy.
Right.
And feeling like at peace and like confident with being myself. I don't really give a fuck like how much money I make.
I mean, the saying like money doesn't bring happiness. I mean, what is it that the Rock Johnson has like serious depression problems, like
right.
Obviously. And he was like voted this year like the most richest person or something in like Hollywood right now.
Well,
like,
he's in like every fucking movie. He should be.
I mean, so is what's his name? The black guy that's always like the wise person.
Morgan Freeman.
There we go, Morgan Freeman. He's in every movie and also just documentaries for some reason.
Well, he's got a great voice, so that's why.
He does. I love it because like my dad will leave like the Discovery Channel on every now and then, and like you would hear it. You'll hear like Morgan Freeman like talking about space. It's like, does he just like volunteer this shit?
Morgan Freeman has a really sexy voice. I could listen to his voice all day. You think it's sexy? Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, I don't know if it's sexy, but it's like very calming.
Wait! I have to find out. Did someone do 50 Shades of Grey with Morgan Freeman?
What?
Oh my god.
I'd love to hear him read that.
And my inner
someone doing
goddess.
like the Morgan Freeman voice.
Like you know, like Gilbert Godfrey did it, right?
Oh
like,
my god!
Gilbert Godfrey with the. Are you able to?
Gilbert Godfrey. Hey there! My name is Gilbert Godfrey, and you know I'm gonna read this book here. And I'm going to read about this woman who gets tied up in bondage and she gets fucked real hard right up her asshole. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm scared, so let's not have Gilbert Gottfried. Fuck. Okay.
You got a problem with Gilbert Gottfried?
Yeah.
I can't.
Reading that, yeah, I do.
That's actually, if you guys are ever bored, he actually did make it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a real. Oh.
Yeah, that's a real thing. You can actually Google this, and you'll see him with him
Sure,
doing.
it's not fake.
Oh no, I can pull it up right now.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Chelsea doesn't want it.
If you're curious and you're in the chat, you actually see him in front of the mic and reading it. It's very like, I don't know if he reads the full thing, but he reads some interesting lines. I'll say that much.
Oh man. Okay.
And he liked my pussy. It was illuminating. I felt like I was floating atop a series of clouds far above the sky. And I knew that his dick would satisfy me for a millennia.
A millennia? That's some good ass dick. What the fuck? A millennia. Damn.
I don't know.
Christian Grey, call me a fucking millennia. Jesus.
You know what? I actually bought the book. I've yet to read it. I've read like 50 other books, and I'm like, I can't bring myself to read it because it reads like such a tween. And I read tween shit. That's the sad part. Like, at least the other tween shit's more interesting. This is just like.
From what I've seen, it looks worse than Twilight in the way it's written.
Yeah, it's for older than Twilight people though.
From what
I'm just talking about the writing style.
From what I've been told,
I'm a writer. I don't.
From what I've been told, it's not that exciting, actually, compared to actual other erotic literature.
I'll tell you, Chess. I read all 3 of the 50 Shades of Grey books. I did. It was like my intro into BDSM. So
How much of it did you
I was
try?
like 18 or 19. So like I didn't know anything about that at the time. I realized that they were terrible, but like I was super intrigued by the sex scenes.
They're not terrible. They're good. They're good. They're good. Twilight's good too. Everything's good.
No, those books are written. Okay, Jay. So I've read all of Twilight too. I guess you're right about like the level of like talent in the writing. I'd say Twilight is better.
I've not read the 50 Shades books, but I've read like paragraphs from them. And I've been like, this like, I feel like Stephanie Meyer could do better, and that's
the
fucking.
The thing that was
something.
weird about fucking 50 Shades was like, she always talked about this inner goddess. Like the main character was always like, my inner goddess was like swelling. Like I don't know, it like was weird, and I was like, I don't really think about an inner goddess when I'm like orgasming. Like I don't know. Maybe that's
weird.
Everyone's different, but like I was like, that's not really a turn on to me.
I'm more woman than either of you because I've had an inner goddess since the day I was fucking born.
Oh wow.
So hell yeah.
Okay.
I am my inner god. I am a goddess, bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all don't even know.
Let's drink to that. Jamie,
yes,
the fucking goddess.
Cheers.
Yes.
I'm also getting drunk to the point where my face feels numb, and if I start saying I love you, just let you know it's my drunk side.
Well, I love you too.
Yes,
so it's okay.
Jess doesn't actually love you. She's just drunk.
No, I love you. I love Chelsea. She's like so
Chelsea.
Chelsea. She is so sweet and cute and adorable, and I can totally see why TJ loves her. It's like she's amazing.
Chesley is amazing.
I'm blushing.
I feel like Chesley would be like your two names if you like combined. If you were like, Chesley.
Actually, no. Tesla could be her evil doppelganger. I mean, Vaush has Vaush.
Bausch. Chesley. Oh yeah, you just switch around the S and the L. Yeah, I see it.
Chesley, the evil twin that you never knew you had, that like has secretly, I don't know, done something.
Yes. Guys, I'm not drunk or anything.
Yeah, you are. I can already say you're getting close.
But I'm starting to feel a little tipsy. Fuck you! How dare you? How dare you say this about me?
What?
Lies. These are horrible lies.
What'd they say?
I am sober as a goddamn judge.
Oh, yeah, totally.
In fairness, I think judges are like high on cocaine. They're just using a different choice of drugs.
Ugh.
I know Kavanaugh is.
Ugh, that wine is so nasty. Ugh.
TJ still didn't get you any better wine. What a shameful
2019
fucking excuse for a husband.
Sauvignon? How do you say that? Blanc?
TJ,
It's terrible.
TJ, shame on TJ for not getting Chelsea better wine.
It's only a 2019. That's just last year. No wonder it sucks. Aren't they supposed to be old?
Okay. TJ, who hopefully is listening to this, you need to go to the kitchen and make her a fancy drink. Hopefully something that makes
Fancy
her
drink.
Well.
Make me a fancy drink.
I am demanding this of TJ. Go do this right now. Right now, please.
I don't know if he's still listening. We shall see.
If he's in the same room, you should throw something at him like a paper ball.
A paper what?
A paper ball.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Like, that's like the nicest thing I could keep throwing. Like, everything else around might actually hurt if you threw that.
You could throw
Yeah.
the satanic Bible at him. He'll Satan.
Or break. Like, the skulls might break if you throw that.
Yeah, the skulls would break and hurt. And then there's like glass bottles and shit. A lot of skulls. A lot of fucking skulls. Yeah, what?
So Chelsea, what do you think of Manson's new album, yo?
Oh, I like it. I was just listening to it before the stream. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Fuck, what was it? Where he says, you guys have listened to it, right?
She has, I haven't.
Okay. So Jamie, where he says, you're dead longer than you're alive. Do you remember that part?
Yeah,
He kind of like chants that.
But
I don't remember this. I don't know the song names either yet.
I gotta listen to an album at least like 7 or 8 times before I remember the song names.
Fuck yeah. We actually pre-ordered the vinyl, but it hasn't gotten here yet. But so I mean, Chess, you can be in on this too. Like, you're dead longer than you're alive is a fact in the grand scale of time, right?
It is, yeah.
Yes, it is a fact.
Like, how does that make you feel as a person who is alive right now? That statement.
Right, like, I have this weird concept with death because the moment I die, like, I believe nothing happens to us. I think I just go into blank nothingness. So that's my theory after death. So when that happens, like, I don't really look at that concept of, like, of all time. Like, also, like, this planet, like, we look at the sun. The sun is eventually going to get so large it's going to engulf the Earth eventually. It's not going to be in any of our lifetimes, obviously. It's going to be, like, I don't know what the estimated time frame is. But even the sun will eventually engulf, like, our planet. We will be, the bones that and with our, if they're still on this planet by the rarest chance, are going to go to nothing. So for death, I just look at, like, it's just another cycle, and to enjoy life as what we do now, because this is what we're going to enjoy, and not hope for an afterlife that is not a guarantee.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
like it.
Because I've known that, like, you are dead longer than your life. The time you get to actually be alive is fucking minuscule, yo. It's fucking fleeting. People acting like, oh shit, TJ did it, yo.
Oh, yay!
Mad props to TJ, yo.
I don't know. Is this one better? It's pretty bad too.
It's bad. Well, at least he tried. At least he
Will
tried.
you take this one? No, I want the white one still. Yeah, I want to stay with the original.
I tried.
Well, okay, the problem is that red wine, even if it does taste better, will make my face turn bright red. I don't know why. So I have to drink white wine. Thank you so much, baby. That was really sweet. Don't worry about it. It's okay, love.
We love you, TJ. You're
Aw.
amazing.
What a sweetheart.
I'm really happy. I'm happy he at least listens. That's
know.
a good sign.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're talking about Manson's new album.
yeah.
But
Fuck.
no,
Do
we're
you
dead
guys
longer than
know
we're alive.
what
No,
the
I agree with
song is that says that? I can't remember.
Nah, someone in the chat knows. Chat, tell us.
Yeah, someone please. I
Anyway,
love you,
so
Chelsea.
that really
This is drunk already.
aw, that's cute. I don't know. I like that line. That really stood out to me the first time I heard it. You're dead longer than you're alive. That part. I know that was a terrible rendition, but I can't sing, so that's what you get.
I don't know. What was your first thought about it besides, like, okay, because it is obvious, of course, like, and technically there's a whole timescape that before you were even born.
Like before you were born?
Yeah.
So TJ the Manson nerd just came in and told me that song was called Infinite Darkness. So thank you. But I did hear what you asked, Chest. So what I thought was that you could take that one of two ways. Like you could be like, what's the fucking point then? Like most of the time that exists, like I won't be existing in. So what's the fucking point? Like nothing I do will matter. But then you can also take it like, holy shit, I don't have that much time. Like I need to experience and like do all the shit that I want to do before my
Live it
time
up,
runs
yo.
out, because who knows how much fucking time there is left.
YOLO.
I mean, if you want to look at things like that, like, I mean, okay, people that will always be remembered. Like, I think George Carlin, for example, he still gets referenced to this day.
Constantly.
And constantly. When did he die too?
2009.
2009?
Yeah.
So he's been referenced 11 years after his death, and he still gets referenced to this day. Every major comedian out there will, like, literally state, yeah, they use him for inspiration. So for someone like him, like, he will probably always be remembered. And there are some people through history, at least for human mankind, will probably always be remembered, like Da Vinci. There's a couple philosophers. Not philosophers. What's the other one? The one, it's not philosophers. Whatever, people from Greek and Rome that just, like, theorized about everything.
Philosophers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Philosophers, like,
Jess is so drunk, she's like questioning herself.
she's like, are philosophers? Yeah. You're good, babe. Jamie, maybe you should
thought they
get
were
her a
called
glass of
philanthropists.
water.
There's water right in front of her.
Okay, maybe take some sips.
right.
I've already drank like so
Drink.
much water. It really does help you like stay more, you know.
You made me
Whatever
want to go
this
smoke, Chelsea. You made
I may want to
I'm
go what?
smoking.
Oh,
You
you
made
go-
me want to go smoke.
I
Oh,
can't deep the mic, though. Like, the mic is really oddly shaped. See, that's where my mind's going. I'm sorry. I'll
it's
behave.
okay.
Chess wants to deep throat the mic. You can deep throat something else later. It's fine.
Damn. All right.
What?
Awesome.
Hey. Oh my god, I'm drunk. Sorry. I love you guys.
It's okay. I just recently, figured out how to do that, so it's all good.
Okay, you know what? Can we talk about this for a second? Because Jamie has a large manhood.
You mean womanhood?
Okay, womanhood. Okay.
She has
Or
a
girl
big, fat girl dick.
Girl dick.
And, like, I can normally, like, I've trained myself. I have given a lot of head in my life, but hers is like, it's too wide for my teeth.
It's too much, yo. She can't take it.
And I
She can't take
like,
it all.
do it. Like, and my ex was like tiny. Like, it didn't like even cause a gag reflex. So his was obviously really easy. But like Jamie's, I can't do it.
I actually had to research this because I was sick of choking. I was like, I'm done with this choking shit. I got to figure this out. And, you know, I still choke sometimes, but whatever. So I looked it up. And you actually have to kind of train your gag reflex and like suppress it. And it sucks. It hurts even.
I can't do that. I gag when I smoke. Like, my gag reflex is so fucking bad. I gag when I brush my teeth. I cannot do a thing without gagging.
Damn,
So,
that sucks. Well, I was able to suppress mine.
Dick, yo.
You couldn't suck your own dick.
I couldn't suck my own dick. I can't reach it, but if I could, I wouldn't even be able to. I'm sad.
So I don't know how far you know about me, Chelsea, but I've had experiences where like I slept with like 3 guys a night for like a month straight, and that was after my divorce. And my big thing was learning how to give head. So I learned how to control the gag reflex because I've noticed some guys like it when the girl gags, like it gives them an empowering feeling. So I
think that's kind of, I don't know.
So I learned how to.
But you don't want to do it to the point you're like throwing up or something, or like you can't control it.
Right. No, you just need to like, because I do think there's a feeling down there because when you gag a little bit, your throat closes up a little bit, which causes, of course, a different feeling for the guy. So there is that, and that's my experience. And like maybe because like I went through like 2 years of not using it, and then I went straight to Jamie, which was the complete polar opposite. It just kind of I don't know.
So we're at the degeneracy portion of the show, guys.
DJ 101. Yes.
So Chelsea, tell us about the kinkiest thing you've ever done.
Oh no, is this part of the interview?
Yes, why not?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. No, I mean, it's up to you.
Fuck. I don't know, dude.
I was trying to be funny. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Do we have a next question?
Okay, actually, here, I'll try to do it a little bit softer. Okay, so what is your biggest, I guess, fantasy that you've always loved? Because you've gone a little darker. I mean, you went on to our, like, one stream where you wanted, like, a group of miniature fairies to play.
By the way, everyone watch our DTF Late Night Heathens, yo. It's dope. It's dope.
That was the best show ever.
DTF with mythical creatures, yo. It was the best show ever. Even awesome. TJ said it. Even TJ said it's in the top 10 of everything he's ever done on YouTube. Okay, I still don't believe him. I don't believe that he actually meant that. I think he was full of shit. But hey, he said it, so he can't take it back.
Someone told me not to do it. Are they telling me not to tell my secrets? They're like, don't do it, Chelsea. It's like, oh.
Well, now you have to.
Okay, so wait, I'm sorry. What was the question? You said I was darker because I went on the sex show about fairies and shit.
Yeah, I was like, what has been your always fantasy, I guess? Like, even if it's unrealistic. Like, obviously, like, I watch hentai, so, like, the belly bulge is unrealistic. And I know TJ does, too, because he has sent stuff to Jamie.
Oh, yeah, I know. TJ loves sending shit like that. Fuck. I don't know. I hate to, like, admit this, but, like, I don't really watch porn or anything. I don't look at it. Which a lot of people think is weird. But I think it's part of my, like, weird Christian brainwashing that watching, like, other people do things makes me feel uncomfortable. But when it comes to myself, like, I'm super all about sex and wanting to have lots of it. and trying things all the time. So like, I don't know.
That's really weird because I had like the Christian upbringing where it's like you're not supposed to look at these things, you're not supposed to think about them, but I did because it was like because I knew like that's the thing, like even the people in my family preaching you can't look at these things, you can't talk about, they were doing it too. I caught my dad watching porn once, and I was like, oh, so this is how it is. We're all full of shit here.
Your dad didn't watch porn. He watched the shitty shit that you see like on HBO where when people grind against each other, but there's no actual intercourse. You don't see a penis or a
That's
vagina.
so lame.
Yeah, I caught him watching that once, and my mom was like so pissed. She was like, I cannot. That fucking disgusting. And she's like, I should divorce him. I'm like, yeah, I can divorce him, bitch. You believe divorce is a sin? Fuck you.
Okay. Actually, can you complete that story because she actually broke off a fiance because of this.
Yeah, I should say, okay, so my mom, I actually only found this out recently. My mom, so growing up, I always knew that my mom was engaged to someone else before my dad, but I only found this out recently because my aunt kind of just said it offhandedly once, and I was like, what? So the reason that my mother broke up with her ex is legitimately, literally, no joke, because she caught him watching porn.
What?
She broke up with him.
What is wrong with your family?
She broke up with him. She caught him watching porn, and she told us, by the way, that he cheated on her. Like that's what she told us growing up, is that he cheated on her. And then I heard, and trust me, I know women. There are plenty of women in my family who view like looking at porn as cheating. Okay, so like, I'm not even surprised by that. So the fact that my mother said that, like, I believe it. She caught him watching porn, like, you're cheating on me. Fuck you. And, like, yeah. It's insane.
That is crazy.
I watched porn since
I wish that
elementary school. There was a chick in fucking, I guess I can't say her real name. I'll just, Shelby, close enough. We found porn in the baby bag because she had a little sibling that was just born, and it wasn't like just like lovey-dovey porn. It was like one chick, 4 guys status. You know, she was completely surrounded and taking dicks at every side.
And that is why Chess is such a degenerate these days.
Wow, yeah.
She got corrupted by porn at a young age.
She was like 4 dicks at once.
Yeah. This is why we have to keep our children from this kind of degenerate garbage, guys. This is why.
You know what? At least I wanted to go through the list of fantasies I can make happen, okay? But in seriousness, I actually did do like that. Maybe guys want to say that. No, other story though. But yeah, no, and we got caught, and she got in so much trouble. Which, by the way, she was like Thai, and we found like Thai porn. Which Thai porn is the weirdest porn I've seen. It was like on VHS and black and white, and the woman would come on like, I don't know, she'd be all naked, and they would have Thai music playing in the background. It was so odd. It was the weirdest shit I've seen, and I've seen the internet.
Maybe to you. Maybe if you were from Thailand, that'd be completely normal, yo.
But we got caught. She got grounded for 3 weeks, and my mom was like, whatever. Because, like, literally, my mom watches porn all the time. She doesn't even hide it. Like, she's like, can you help me with my sheets? I'd come in there on her fucking, like, laptop, fucking a woman tied with her hands up and being whipped. And it's like, Mom! Really?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dad? Like,
Jesus.
You couldn't even try.
Wow.
Like,
well, I hope I never see that. I don't think my mom put on her sheets.
Oh my God.
But like my mom's are you kidding me? I have so many terrifying stories. There was one time where she had to tell everyone this because she developed to learn how to squirt in the last like 10 years. I was in high school when this happened, so that's why I could say about like 10 years. And she literally, like, there's this guy that I guess made her, like, do it constantly, and, like, she did it in, like, the parking lot. And she had to tell everyone. She told my sister's gay friends. She's like, I squirt in, like, the TJ, was it J, I don't know, some...
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays, there we go. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, Mom? You're telling everyone. I have heard my family, like, when she got a boob job, everyone felt her tits. Like,
Oh my
even,
God.
like, the cleaning lady felt her tits.
Oh my
I have
god.
stories.
Hey, when I get a boob job, no one's feeling my tits unless they pay first.
What about me?
Okay, you can.
Oh no, you should have seen that with the cleaning lady. She was like grabbing her tits and then my mom's tits, and she's like, huh, feels about the same. Like,
What in the
how does
fuck?
it feel?
Oh my god. I just imagine your mom somehow coming across this.
She'll never will. Are you kidding me?
I know.
We're already an hour and a half in.
Dude.
If anyone were to watch this, they would have like clocked out like an hour ago at least.
Squirting is a real thing. Someone in my chat said it's just pee. I don't know what it is, but it's real and it doesn't smell like pee, so I don't feel like
They've
it's
done
pee.
studies on, yeah, they've done studies on it. It's not the same as urine, but
It's like clear and it doesn't smell like urine.
yeah, it's not the same. Mine smells more closer to urine, but squirting is like they've actually tested it. It's not the same as urine. It's something different. It's a different experience.
Apparently it contains like trace amounts of urine, or
Oh,
it
okay.
can, which is why it can smell like urine. But it's not.
I'm literally
Interesting.
gonna Google this for the chat.
I don't know.
Squirting.
I don't really care
That's
if it
always
is or
fun.
not, honestly. Like, if it is, it is. I'm not gonna, like, stop.
Everything you need to know about female ejaculation.
Whoa, is that what
Oh,
it's
God.
called? I don't like that it's called that.
Yeah, well, like, have you seen reverse bukkake? Like,
No.
reverse bukkake is like, you've not seen it? Google it.
I just told you I don't watch. I have a fairly innocent mind somehow, some way.
That's surprising. That's surprising considering you're with fucking TJ.
I know.
Like,
That's why I feel
like
weird
they would
whenever
check
I
with-
admit that, because most of the people in my circle in my life are like, really? And they think I'm like totally a prude then, or like I'm like conservative or something, but I'm not.
I'll say this, for me when it comes to porn, I've never been super into porn. I've never like I gotta watch people fucking and like I gotta watch like someone taking like 17 dicks or whatever. Like for me, I like looking at like I like looking at like people that I find attractive and then using my imagination. That's what I do. Like I'll look
See,
at like,
like-
which is why I like tit pics and shit. Which is you
I
guys know I
just-
like my boob gifs and shit.
Yeah.
That's what my Discord is full of.
Yeah, you like boobies.
Like,
That's cool.
I use my imagination for the most part. I don't
See,
need to
I do
watch shit actually
too.
happening.
I prefer my imagination because I can control the entire scenario, and that's usually what happens when I'm like masturbating. Like I
Guys,
just imagine things. I don't want to watch it because then I don't know, like, what if they do something that I think is weird and I don't like it. All of a sudden I like lose my, you know.
I have to read this one line that's like, what does it taste like? This is according to 2014 study, ejaculation tastes sweet. That's quite fitting for a fluid that was dubbed nature of the or nectar of the gods in ancient India.
I love
Okay.
that. I fucking love that. Nectar of the gods. I love it.
Why not?
Beautiful.
It almost makes me wish I had a pussy.
It is super special because it happens like not all the time. At least for most
True.
people, I think.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a bit of a learning lesson. I don't know. That was just strange. Like, as I'm, like, Googling stuff, it's like, technically squirting and female ejaculation aren't the same, but I guess it can happen the same. But yeah, if you Google reverse bukkake, by the way, you will see women, like, I guess, squirt on guys' faces. It's
Damn.
really weird.
I
It's
mean,
different.
I guess it's not that weird because the opposite is popular, right?
That's true.
Sure.
That is very true. I don't know. I I get bored. I've looked up and Googled things, and that's like one of the things that pops up on my head. Except I'll admit, I do not like real action porn. I like animated. Animated's always the best.
What did you call it?
Animated?
No, before. Something action.
Oh, I don't like live action real stuff. Like I like
live action. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Like I don't like the humans like in anime, like guys come like what looks like whipped cream. And
Ooh.
they come a lot. Like if you look at it, it looks like whipped
It's
cream.
not real.
It's all fluffed up, and it's not just a little bit. It's like gallons of it. It's like
that's too much.
How does that work? I mean, in fairness, anime don't work.
Am I not coming enough for you, Chess? Are you getting like unrealistic like expectations?
You need
from
to come
animated
gallons and
pornography?
gallons, Jamie.
There was like one good. Sorry.
Get her some buckets.
I seen this one hentai that was really like, or not hentai, it was a meme where they like made fun of the fact that like anime characters have like I don't know, what is it, like 50,000 gallons of blood and like have like this invincible amount of cum. Like their fluids don't work like human beings.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I love you, Chelsea. I love you.
You keep talking about hentai and stuff that I don't know about. I'm sorry. It's
okay. Maybe tonight TJ will explain a bit more to you. This is this.
Here's what a bukkake is.
I know what it is.
Oh God, I can't even stop laughing. Okay. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I don't know. How drunk are you getting? Because I kind of taken on, like, Jamie keeps leaving, and I keep taking on the vodka, and I've taken about probably.
I'm sorry. I'm in the garage smoking. I should come back.
Yeah, you should come back. Make sure you drink water, Chess.
Fuck water. Water is garbage.
No, you have to drink water simultaneously. You really do.
Okay, here's a good question.
It makes it last longer. I swear.
Tell us some drunk stories about yourself, Chelsea. Tell me some good drunk stories.
There's so many. Fuck. A good one?
Tell us a drunken story that's embarrassing somehow to TJ.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, has he ever had whiskey dick?
Oh,
I wasn't saying to go there, but
100%, yeah. I mean, he's been so drunk that he's like unconscious. So yeah, there's no way.
I've had that. There's no shame in that. Okay. Like,
no, I'm not. But yeah, your dick's not gonna work if your fucking brain isn't working at all. You know what I mean?
I will apologize to the chat right now. I'm at this level, so when I'm at this level, sex comes up a bit more. So I'm deeply sorry to those who have to listen.
They love it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This fucking stream. Okay, so
Wait, did you expect the stream to go another way?
I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea what to expect, but whatever, it's fun. I'm having a good time. I don't know. I feel like we've already talked about the last time TJ got super drunk was at the New Orleans Meetup. The last one. Where he had to go out in Galen's wheelchair because he couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
Jess not hear the story?
I don't hear this shit, surprisingly. Tell me your side of the story, Chelsea, because I actually love hearing your side of the story.
I mean, that was an amazing night. It was really fun. I had a great time. I talked to so many people, and it was kind of crazy because it was the first time that I ever had anybody at a meetup that didn't know me through TJ. So like I had this friend who I used to work out with Starbucks with, and they came to the meetup to meet me there. And they knew me as a fucking Starbucks barista, right? But at the meetup, like, a lot of people know who I am, and everybody's trying to buy me drinks or, like, give my autograph even, which is always weird. Or, like, take pictures with me and stuff. And my friend
Hey,
was...
I want your autograph.
You didn't get it?
Nah, yo, I want your autograph, Chelsea. What the fuck?
It's kind of fun.
I got
I mean...
TJ's, but not yours? God
yeah,
damn.
a lot of people have me sign their posters and shit too, which is stupid because I'm not even a part of DFF, but whatever.
Next time we can visit, we'll have to. We'll have to find that.
Okay.
I don't even know where my poster is anymore.
That's fine. But anyway, so like, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
TJ being drunk at the meetup.
Oh yeah, right. So anyway, it was just funny because my friend was just like, they're treating you like you're a fucking goddess. And I was just like, I know.
I mean, you are, yo.
And it was so weird to like see it from that perspective because like, you know, we make like $9 an hour and we deal with like shitty Karens all day at Starbucks. But then like he saw me like with people buying me drinks and like taking pictures with me and stuff. But anyway, that's not here nor there. TJ was super drunk. It's just because that happened right before.
You are a goddess. Just remember, you are a goddess.
Thank you. I appreciate
that was the night. That was the night that my buddy Jareth Gawain had his like drunken mishap as well.
Oh, that was so bad. Poor guy.
I know. I love Jareth. Fucking mad love to Jareth. He's fucking awesome.
That whole thing was so fucked up because they like the people there like made him go on and start the show like way before he was actually supposed to go on, and he thought he wasn't going on for like another hour or two. So I guess he thought he could like maybe sober up. But then they were like, "No, you got to go on now. You got to go on now." But it wasn't time. Like it was stupid.
Damn.
Yeah, that sucked. But you know, whatever. They came the guys came back out on stage and were just like, "Hey, thanks." And he wouldn't Jareth didn't get off the stage for like a really long time, and Paul had to like usher him off the stage. Like, "Okay, go sit down now." He was real fucked up. But they were having fucking free well liquor and beer. So like, fuck, I took advantage of it. But I guess I wasn't supposed to perform. Yeah.
Wait. Would you ever do a performance at a DFF meetup? Like, if you were asked to, like, do some type of performance?
I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
I would, yo. I'd do the best performance.
I have
I do
nothing
all
to
the
perform. Like, I'm just me. Like,
That's true.
there's nothing to show.
Yo, yeah.
You could just go on stream or on up there and, I don't know, just talk your heart out.
Yes.
Tell about the embarrassing stories that
Why
you
not?
have.
You're just trying to get
Why
this
not?
shit out of me.
Chess is trying to like get you to like humiliate yourself.
I'm
She's
so
secretly
sorry.
trying to, like,
I'm sorry. I'm
Why?
a little far gone. I'm typically a bit more moralistic. I'm just a little far gone because of the alcohol. And I
It's
still
okay.
love you, Chelsea. I'm sorry about that, but I love you. And I
Mm.
cherish you. And you're always your goddess.
It's fine. I'm fine.
This is what this is what happens when we do drunk interviews, yo.
I have to say, I look forward to you to get drunk too, so your inner goddess comes out.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. So I have to go to the bathroom, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, we will vamp.
Okay.
Yo, chat. What up, yo? How y'all?
Let me
How y'all
pull
doing?
up
What?
Chelsea's chat too. Okay, so you can look
It's
up.
right there.
I just pulled it up.
I had it up. I brought it up. I brought it up before you even knew to bring it up.
Cheating. I'm too drunk. I can't let you know. Okay, hi guys. Hi. Okay, I guess some people want to see us tickle each other.
Yes, I do.
Hi. Okay.
Hi.
So, I'm not drunk or anything. Every drunk person ever. That's more of Jamie.
I have
to
to
admit when I'm drunk, and that's when I start saying I love you to everyone.
I have
do.
to say
I love
that I'm
the
not
chat.
drunk.
The chat is lovely.
I'm in denial, guys. I have to be.
I love the
I
chat.
can never admit when I'm drunk. Why would I do that? That would be dumb.
What it do you two? We are Jamie. I don't know. See, I'm more drunk than Jamie because as she's been going off smoking, I've been like taking more and more.
I've been
shots.
smoking, but like that doesn't fuck me up. Y'all should check out our stream, by the way, if you guys haven't. Check out our fucking channel.
I guess we'll try
and
to.
subscribe, yo. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what. Oh my god. Hi. Okay. Being remembered is useless to the dead. That's true. However, we all kind of want that, though, don't we? Like, I want that. I want to be remembered. I don't want to just die and just disappear.
I just want to die. I'm happy with the concept of just falling asleep.
I want people to know.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. I want people to know of my greatness for it forever after I'm dead.
Yeah, like once I go to sleep, it's like it's gone forever. You know, you're in your internal darkness, and it's like you don't have to stress about anything.
Wait, what's better, drunk sex or sober sex?
Actually, that's a Chelsea question.
Actually, yeah, let's.
Chelsea's back.
What?
Hey, Chelsea. The
Yes.
chat has asked, what is better, drunk sex or sober sex?
Fuck. It depends on what kind of drunk it is.
Yeah, that's true. If it's good drunk sex, then it's better. But if it's bad drunk sex, then it's shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie, someone's like, Jamie, I was your 444th subscriber, which is one of my favorite numbers. Dope. Well, welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
That's TJ's unluckiest number.
Damn. Well, your luckiest number. Your luckiest number is TJ's unluckiest number. That's got to mean something, yo.
It does.
I think Michael QP is like the opposite TJ from an alternate universe.
So yeah, did you guys have more questions for me?
Possibly. We're kind of doing this a bit more because I knew we were going to get drunk, so it's not going to be like serious questions like the 100 questions where it's like, where I had like the weird one about if you were to fuck your mother or your father.
Oh, yeah.
Which one would you rather do? You can blame Honest Red for that one. That was an Honest Red question.
What a weird fuck. Ugh.
Fuck that person.
No, I
Such
just
a
wanted
weird
to
question.
speak to you. I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just like the Cocker Spaniel one is kind of weird, but you know what? Like we have the fantasies of like, what would it be like to become a doggy or a kitty?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Which one would you prefer, honestly? A doggy or a kitty? I feel like kitties are more limbo.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather be a cat.
Okay. I have a better question.
Okay.
If we were in like the end game of transhumanism, and like you could make your body into any form you want, like what would be your ultimate like perfect form? Like what would you do if you could do anything?
Anything? Oh my gosh. Man, you guys are throwing hard balls at me.
Okay, if you want my example, okay, here's what I would do. I would have wings, for example.
I knew that.
I'd keep my giant ass dick. I'd get rid of the balls, though. Fuck balls. Balls are annoying.
Oh, I love balls.
Big. Nah, I don't like balls. Okay, Chelsea, you love balls because you don't fucking have them. You've never had to experience having fucking balls. Okay?
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have
Well,
hair on
okay.
my balls.
I've had surgery on them twice in my life, so that probably explains why I hate them so much. They can be painful. Yeah, I get rid of those. I get to honestly, but my fucking see if I could do this, I would have like two bodies. I'd have like my ultimate like male body and my like female body, and I'd switch between the two whenever I feel like it. Like that's what I do above all. But
That's
both
cool.
forms would have wings. Both forms would have wings.
I feel
okay?
like you have to
Because-
have wings or some way to fly.
Yeah. Of course.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Why-
I would definitely do that.
What type of wings would you want? Butterfly wings, like fairies, or would you want like angel wings?
I
or
imagine
demonic wings?
myself with more like fairy wings, but in kind of like more of a dark fairy, like more spiky rather than like curvy.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly. That's.
Jamie knows the best fairy wings.
I
She
feel
knows.
sad. I was gonna ask TJ this question on like our shitty interview that I fucked up because
You
it
did
wasn't
not
an
do
interview.
that. You did not do
It
that.
No,
wasn't
I
an
liked
interview.
it. So
It was a
whatever. Who
discussion.
cares?
But I wanted to ask him that question, and I legit cut that question out. But I was curious. Oh, here's the other thing I do. I get rid of my stomach. I make it so I never have to eat again. But I can eat if I want to. I can still taste things, but I will never have to eat again. Like that's what I want. I want like the ultimate body. I want like powerful legs that can run really fast, and like I want to replace my arms with something stronger. I just want to like go full out. I want to be a fucking total machine. Fuck humanity, yo. Fuck these human bodies and their fucking limitations.
They're so
garbage.
frail.
They are.
Like
Why
if
would you
if
do
those like police brutality videos taught me anything, is how fucking frail the human body is. Like you can
Yeah.
die in like 3 minutes. That's crazy.
Chef is drunk.
I had a question and I forgot it. I felt bad. It was a really good question.
Do you- You should definitely drink water or maybe eat something.
Drink water, Chess. Like, why aren't you drinking water? You're such an irresponsible drunk.
Okay, let me be honest here. So again, the idea of drunk interviews is to get you drunk to the point where you're more honest, of course, and open and things. Maybe it was my other question.
Ooh. I like this. I like some of the things the chat is saying. Machine guns for arms. Yeah, that'd be dope. Why
Oh
not?
yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like I'd have a dick and a vagina, but I don't know if I'd have balls.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I had a really weird question from my old job. I don't know why this would run around on the phlebotomy job, but it did. And I don't know why the guy named Jeffrey wanted to keep reminding me of this question. But it was like, you have a genie and you have 3 wishes. And you like, for some reason, you're going to have to use a wish on having a dick or a vagina. Which one would you choose? And I want your answer. Now, I'm curious if your answer will be like mine.
So it's like completely you're either a guy or a girl, like you have balls and a dick and like
No, actually, because he kept asking if you could switch genders, would you? So I'm curious to know if you would, or depending on what you would choose, because this might be similar to mine.
I don't know, I feel like I'd stay with what I've got if I had to switch to like having a dick and balls and like no pussy at all. I like having a pussy.
Because I honestly told him, like, why not both? And he kept telling me I had to choose, like, one or the other, and I just told him I would choose both. If it's a genie, I get whatever the fuck I
Yeah,
want. and
if
get to
I
choose.
could choose both, I would. Yeah. But if it's
'Cause,
one
like,
or the
it was,
other,
like,
I would stay with female genitalia.
Yeah, like my answer, and like he's like, you can always wish one, like you can wish the other one away if that was the case. And it's like, no, I want both. Cause you know what? That's like going back to hentai. Like, I'm curious to know what happens if it's an ultimate orgasm where you can be a guy and ejaculate and a female and orgasm all at the same time.
What if you could fuck yourself and like have both orgasms at once?
What?
You have like a male orgasm and a female orgasm at the same time.
That
Like,
is
your
the
dick
ultimate one. Jamie fucking figured it out. That's the one right there. That's the ticket.
You have a dick coming into your own pussy. Like,
Hell
oh my
yeah,
God.
that's That's amazing.
I don't know how it would work, but it would, yo.
God, why do we always get so vulgar?
This is the degeneracy show. It's what we do.
This is supposed to be dark and humorous, and tomorrow you may want to unlist this. It's up to you.
Oh, it's fine. I don't think I've said anything that I regret at all, so we're good so far.
I don't think you remember, Chelsea. I think you've told us your deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you even. Yeah, you told us earlier that you. Well, I won't repeat it, but it was something that we're gonna have to unlist this stream for sure because.
Oh my god.
You guys are awful.
I love you.
I accidentally sent the thumbnail to my sister instead of you.
Oh really?
Yes, and she's like, "That looks so beautiful," and I'm like, "I didn't mean to send that to you. You won't even get it."
Oh my God, Chess is gone.
I know.
Do you have any more questions?
I'm not gonna crawl on the ground and be like half naked.
Hey! Don't shame me, yo. I like crawling on the ground half naked. That's a fun time, yo.
Yep.
That's a fun time.
Totally.
As if Chess wasn't like fucking totally into it. Fuck her. She's lying.
Oh yeah, Chess, you fucking loved it. You were like, "Ooh."
Looking at it, I'm like, should I take a picture of this and post this? That was my first mental thought. I was like, should I post this publicly?
Do it. Do any of you believe in anything supernatural? Ghosts, aliens, fairies, Bigfoot? I do not believe in any of that shit. Although I do like the ideas of like, aliens are not supernatural. I don't believe aliens fall under that category. Aliens are definitely.
You exist. We found single
Yeah.
organisms on Mars, and that counts as an alien. I don't get it.
Yeah, there is definitely alien life. What do you think, Chelsea?
I do think that there's alien life in some form. I mean, there has to be if space is as big as we currently perceive that it is. As far as ghosts, I used to believe in ghosts. I used to think that I saw ghosts. So, I don't know. When I became an atheist, I had to ask myself if I still believed in ghosts as an atheist. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I guess I don't believe in a soul, so that wouldn't really make sense. And after I stopped believing in them, I never saw them again. So.
See, I had a grandmother that was all about reincarnation. So if reincarnation are souls that were left behind and shit. Because she definitely, she said she admits that she's an atheist. But she believes in the soul and reincarnation, and
In fact, that was that's the explanation she gave for me being trans. Is like, oh well, I must have been a female in a past life.
If reincarnation is real, then we're all different genders and all different like species and beings and shit. So that probably wouldn't matter in your current life.
I have to call this out. TJ actually suspended the guy for 444th subscriber. He doesn't like the number.
Oh my God, TJ.
Oh my goodness,
He's-
baby.
He timed out the guy who's my 444th subscriber. Damn. Well, yeah. That wasn't me. That was TJ. So
I was like, what? Wait, why?
I love you. I
will.
welcome you to my channel, and I value you as a subscriber. Oh my God. Let's see. But yeah, no, that's weird because see, for me, when I became religious, when I became an atheist, I was like, but I still have these kind of weird supernatural beliefs, but I was like, yeah, it's all bullshit. But I held on to some of them for a while, where I was
what?
like, well, okay, this one is really embarrassing, but I'm gonna admit it because I'm drunk enough. Vampires, yo. I held on to the belief that there were vampires.
Wait, you believed there were vampires as a Christian?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, maybe this was just really wishful thinking because I desperately wanted to be a vampire when I was like a teenager. I was like, I was like, there's vampires out there. I know it, and I can find one, and I can become one. I can turn, and I can get revenge on all my enemies. Yeah, I was cringy. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I've heard TJ admit that in high school he used to pretend to be a vampire. Okay, so fuck y'all.
Really?
I'm not the only one.
That's
He's
funny.
admitted it in videos. I've heard him say it where he's like, yeah, in high school he would be like, yeah, I'm a vampire, and
When I was in high
like
school, I
I'm
used to draw vampires all the time, but I didn't think they were real. I just drew
I
like
thought
little emo vampire girls all the time because I guess I felt
I
like
thought they
that
were
was my
real.
soul.
I wanted to be one. Dude, Twilight fucked me up. It was because of Twilight. I thought I'm gonna meet
Everyone.
some vampire. I'm gonna turn, and then my life is gonna be fucking amazing.
Yep.
The closest I ever did to that was like I looked up spells online and it was like you could see hell, and I'm like, okay, if I see hell,
Oh,
then it's real. So I go and actually follow this, which I had to break some glass for. I had to break glass for this shit. You had to put it in some mud, and then you would see hell at an exact time, and I didn't get to see hell. So I was like, okay, this is all
Is
bullshit.
that like a witch, like a Wiccan spell or something?
Yeah, I was like
Uh,
sitting there, I was waiting. I'm like, nothing's happening. Why isn't anything happening?
okay. So this reminds me of something, and I gotta tell this story now because. Okay. So, when I was at, I don't know. I was probably, you know what? I'm not gonna admit how old I was in this story. Um, it was after I realized that there was no God. Okay.
Okay.
But I still thought that supernatural shit was real. I was like, fuck God, he's an asshole. But I was like, hey, there might be supernatural stuff. And I thought, I knew I knew this girl, okay, and she was a Wiccan, and she believed wholeheartedly that she was a witch and that she could do magic, and she would tell me about like spells that she had performed. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And like I was like, I want to perform a spell. And I was like, okay. I looked up a spell. This is cringe. This is really cringe. I looked up a spell to summon the Night Mother, who is supposed to be the mother of all vampires. Who who will show up and turn you into a vampire if you offer her the right sacrifice or whatever. And so I went into like the forest by my house, and I like got a bunch of candles, and I drew a pentagram, and I set up all the candles, and I performed this like ritual, and I sat in the forest waiting and waiting and waiting. I was like, something's coming, something's gotta come, it's gonna come any minute now, and nothing came. Uh, so long story short, yeah, nothing came. Obviously, I went back home, and I talked to my sister, and I admitted to my sister that I did this, and she was like, I just talked to our mother, and our mother told me that that she felt something. She thought of you, and she had like a really like bad like negative feeling, and she knew that you were like doing something horrible and dangerous, and she started praying for you. And my sister was like, well, that's why nothing happened, because my mother like
Oh, she
our mother
stopped
like
it.
prayed. And yeah,
I think your
I was like,
mother's prayers are powerful, Jamie, because she stopped your Wiccan ritual from happening, and she also stopped you from seeing Marilyn Manson.
she did.
That
Dude,
bitch.
maybe there is a God. Maybe there is a God, yo. Fucking TJ led me astray.
I don't know. Did
He
you
led
try
a
any of
lot
the
of us
spells?
astray, but I am so fucking happy to be an atheist.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's
I'm so
so
much freer,
freeing.
yo.
Yeah, we both
It
said
is.
the same word. It's so amazing. I love it. I love being a fucking atheist.
I don't gotta follow these dumb fucking rules I don't even believe in. I don't gotta like live by this rigid standard of like you must be this.
Yeah.
Chelsea, did you do any cringy attempts at spells or something that's supposed to be like,
Oh, yeah.
this little boy make it?
Hell yeah. I tried to be a Wiccan in high school, and I had a little group of friends, and we had a little coven, and we try to do spells and rituals out in the woods. We would like dance around naked and shit and have a fire and like, you know, do all the stuff. The only thing is we wouldn't put like any animal ingredients or whatever into spells, because sometimes they'll be like, you have to have the foot of a chicken or something. And we're like, no. We'll get some fucking like colored candles and like burn herbs and shit. But eventually I realized that I was just doing it because like my friends were doing it and like I didn't really get much out of it, you know? When they were acting like they were having these great spiritual experiences like out in the woods, I didn't really ever.
See,
so
that's the experience I had with Christians. Where like I was surrounded by Christians who are, oh yes, I'm filled by the Holy Spirit. Oh Lord, oh I can feel him. I can feel him speaking to me and in my veins and my bones and shaking. I was just like, I don't feel shit, yo. I don't feel shit. I don't know what y'all are talking about. This feels like bullshit to me.
I don't know. I have a weird grandmother that believes in the spiritual shit, so like that's how I won over my grandmother with Jamie, by the way. It was like Jamie in her past lives had a lot of female past lives. Therefore, that's why she wants to be a female.
is
and
she
that worked, okay?
like okay with it?
Yeah, she's fine with it. But
Oh,
that's
that's
how I
good.
convinced her. I didn't like because unfortunately she believes in past lives, and she believes like for some reason if someone has a male trait, female trait, if you show any type of trait or interest in something besides where you're at, it must have been the best life.
Yeah. In fact, I even before I came out, I saw her like like me and Chess were like together. She's like, "Oh, I can tell you two are really in love. You must have known each other in a past life."
Okay. Well, whatever.
why not?
I mean, that doesn't really bother me.
Yeah,
If somebody
sure.
wants
I mean,
to
it's not,
believe
like,
that, I don't really care.
yeah, exactly. If someone has like their like weird justifications for shit,
It's
sure.
the win. It's the win, love. As I said, like it's the win. She admits that she's an atheist. I met an 80-year-old woman to admit that she's an atheist.
Yeah, that's
Grew up
cool.
Catholic.
My 90-year-old grandma is very, very much a Christian and likes to talk about God and Jesus every single time that I call her. So,
I think that's what old people have, because I can, you know, if you call my grandmother, she'll talk about like past lives and energies and how she feels so much
Wow.
energy moving to New Mexico.
Love, you
She-
should tell the story about that phone call you got.
Which one?
The one of the person who wanted to remember the person who needed help, and then they wanted to like do a scripture with you or something.
Oh God! So I work and I schedule appointments, and I had someone call, and they're like, "I have an emergency! I have an emergency! I have an emergency! I need help!" Okay, I'm like, okay, and then at the end, she's like, "Do you have some time to read some scripture with me?" And I'm like,
oh.
"You said you're like," and I'm like, "Ma'am, you needed help. The sooner we have this call, the sooner you can get help. I'm sorry. I'm
You're not like 911 though. So like, why
No,
was
we're
she?
not 911. I was an answering service. Sometimes when you call your doctor's office, you'll get someone and they'll send a message off to your doctor.
Yeah.
But it's like, I need help, like, right now. Like, please help me with this. This is a crisis. I'm having a crisis. I need help. Oh, by the way, can you, like, spend, like, 15 minutes with me reading a fucking scripture? It's like, bitch, fuck you. I got shit to do, yo. I don't got time. Now, look, I try to be charitable. I try to realize, look, I realize religious people think, like, to them that's comforting. To them it's like, oh, yes, like this, like, scripture, oh, it heals my soul and it makes me feel at peace.
It's so
But, like,
fucking
bitch-
presumptuous to like put that off on people you don't even fucking
Yeah.
know though. Like fuck
dude,
off. You're
prayer-
just trying to
there
rub
are-
it in people's face.
Yeah, like, dude, there are prayer hotlines out there you can call. There are people you can call if you want to read scripture, you want to pray, you want to do whatever the fuck. Her emergency is her mental health. Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
No, that definitely sounds like a crazy fucking person. It reminds me of that other person that you guys covered on one of your shows where it was like, she was like screaming at the guy in Walmart. And she was like, "You're a fucking sinner." And shit like that. And she was cussing, but like trying to tell him he was the bad person. Do you remember that?
Yeah, she was insane. Like, those are some weird-ass fucking Karens out there.
I don't know if
Wait,
that is
no.
even a Karen. That's like a fucking, I don't know, crazy old bitch. That's different than a Karen, I think.
Actually, so Chelsea, tell us about a Karen story from your job.
Ugh.
I know you've had Karens. At least one.
There's been a lot of Karens at Starbucks.
Well, that's where they hang out.
Yeah, that's like their favorite spot. I actually like walked out one day because of one. Well, I don't know. It was kind of like a culmination of a lot of things. So like, I don't know. It was just a super busy morning and like everything was going wrong. And I was on the bar, which means I'm making most of the drinks, which is an extremely stressful position because they want you to make every drink in like 40 seconds, which is crazy. So
Oh God, I can imagine.
yeah, and there's a line in the drive-thru and there's a line in the front and the cafe is all backed up. And I have a new girl who is on the bar with me, so I'm having to like help her figure shit out too. And this lady comes up to the counter and she's like, I'm just going to call her Karen. She's like, "Is Karen's order up? Is the order for Karen up?" And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it says your name on all the cups, like right there. If Karen is there, then take it. That's yours, you know? And she's like yelling at us while we're still trying to make drinks and do everything. And she's like, "This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for 20 minutes, blah, blah." And I just turned to her and I was like, "We are trying our hardest. Like, what do you want me to do?" And it's so obvious everyone around you is waiting. Like, there's nothing I can do. I only have like 3 people here, you know. And she's just like yelling at us. And then they have like the caramel like squirt thing on top. I don't know if you guys know anything about Starbucks, but they put caramel syrup on top of a lot of shit. And I'm doing that. And the lid pops off of it and down into the drink, which means it's contaminated and I have to make a whole new one. And it was like the 8th one that had done that day with the fucking caramel bottles. And I fucking threw the caramel bottle down and I fucking walked out. And I was just like, I can't fucking take this. And I left. And I just like wandered around in the parking lot. And finally, like, my manager came like a half an hour later and like found me and just was like, "Do you want to work in the back for the rest of the day?" I'm like, "Yes." And that was it.
Please get me out of here.
So I did dishes and played Pokemon Go and listened to music in the back for the rest of the day.
Yo, I used to work at a place that was a fucking Pokestop, and that was the fucking
Every
dopest, 'cause I
Starbucks
would
is a
just sit there.
Pokestop. So
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. I worked at Little Caesars, and that wasn't a Pokestop, the place next door, so I would just sit in the back on my breaks and just like, fuck yeah, Pokemon Go.
See, I didn't wait for my breaks. Everyone who worked there just was constantly playing like the whole time. I guess not when it was like super busy, like what I was just describing, but you know what I mean.
I want to know, like, it's with like customers and patients and all sorts, whatever you want to call them. Why is it they're like, I've been waiting 20 minutes. In reality, they've been waiting like 5.
Oh
but they
yeah,
want to
that's the
accept
thing.
it.
If you look at the ticket, like it says exactly when they ordered it, like down to the second, and then you'll look at it and it's like it's been 4 minutes, and there's like 10 more people ahead of you.
Okay, I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. It feels like longer when you're waiting.
Yeah, and
like
it does
you're
suck
in line,
to wait.
it's like, God damn it, when is this gonna come? Like, fucking, I've been standing here for fucking 20 goddamn minutes. Meanwhile, it's only been like 5 or 6 minutes. But
that
like,
happened
for you,
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just like the way
too,
she was yelling and like she was totally berating like the new girl next to me. She's like, "Is that mine?" Like every drink that she pulled up, she was like, "Is that one mine?
God.
Is that one mine?"
I hate
and finally
like
I was
that.
just like, Do you want to talk to my manager? Because like we can't. There's only 2 espresso machines in this whole place, and 2 people on them. Like,
Dude,
the shots
I love when
take like
someone-
20 seconds to pour. Like it's just crazy. Like you can't change it.
Dude, I love when someone's like in a rush in their own personal life, like they've got something going on, and they expect like everyone else to like oh like I have to be here at this time, so like everyone else must bow to my will. It's like, bitch, other people got shit going on too. Fuck you, you ain't special. I'm sorry, like you got places to be, so does everyone else. I
Yeah.
don't care.
And honestly, if you are like that close to running late, just don't get your Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if I'm gonna get coffee and I'm running late, I'll fucking just like run late. Fuck it. I don't blame the people. I know what I'm doing is wrong.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
tell my
you might
boss,
as well
like,
own
fuck
it.
you, dude. I needed my coffee, yo. What did you want?
Yeah, you want to
I used to do that.
uncaffeinated me? That's not a good idea.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like when I worked at Little Caesars, I would like wake up because I had like late shifts too, but sometimes I'd wake up super late and I'd be like I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. I gotta go to work at 4, and I'm like, fuck, well, I gotta fucking get some fucking breakfast in me before I go. Fuck you, whatever. I'm late. I'm running late, but I've gotta like get some fucking coffee. Like, what do you want? You want me to be productive or not, yo? Take it out of my fucking paycheck. I don't care.
I love you, Chelsea. Chelsea, you are the most amazing.
Chester's drunk, yo.
Thank you, Chess. You're so sweet.
She needs to know.
I think
she's
you
so
should
lucky.
dress up like a bunny rabbit for Halloween. I feel like
Do it.
you're a cute bunny rabbit.
Okay, you know what? I will take that on. Come, because you know what? Halloween stores are probably already open. I will go get some bunny ears. I'll get a bunny tail. I don't know what else I can do. Maybe if I go as far as get pasties, I'm feeling drunk enough to get pasties.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'll
Let's
get some
do
pasties. I don't know anything else. No.
I want a
Okay.
sexy costume. I gotta come up with a sexy costume. Like,
Man, I'm so I'm so bummed. Like, I don't know what's gonna be like okay to do for Halloween this year.
I don't care. I'm a live
Oh.
stream.
But there are a lot of places that were like, you can't trick or treat right now. Like, there's been I
Which
know
is
several
fine.
cities
Like,
have
I don't
proposed-
care about trick or treating, but like, you can't go to like, I don't know, maybe haunted houses are open, but I feel like they're
Hey,
probably not.
Chelsea, think of the kids. I know you don't care about trick or treating, but what of the children, Chelsea?
I mean, yeah,
What
that
of the children?
sucks. That
The
sucks.
children. No, it actually does. Like, I would hate that. I'd be like, fuck you. I can't go trick or treating.
Believe it or not, like Japan did a haunted house where you stay in your
What are the
car
children?
due to COVID. So they've made haunted houses where it's just you staying in your car and you drive through it. And that's a good idea. I actually like that concept.
Yeah,
I
you
want.
could do that.
I
don't
want
know.
a haunted house where you go and you just get candy thrown at you, and you have like a big bucket, and it fills
I would
up
love
with
some
all the
candy right now.
I want candy. Yeah, that's just what I want. I want candy right now. That's what I'm thinking. I want candy.
I don't
Give
want
me
I
candy.
want
I
little
want
cheeses right now. I want
candy.
pizza. want
I was
pizza
thinking the
really
same
bad.
thing, Jamie. That song started playing in my head.
Candy and
What's your
pizza, yeah.
favorite like tradition? I don't know, maybe not traditional, but like a candy from Halloween, like all those little bars and stuff, or like candy
Okay.
corn, or like what do you like?
Okay, here was my favorite, and this was the weird thing because everyone in my family hated these, so I would get all of them. But I loved fucking Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, I hate
So,
Tootsie
like-
Rolls.
Like everyone in my family hated fucking Tootsie Rolls, even like the different flavored ones. So I get like this huge bag of Tootsie Rolls. But sure enough, like after a while, like I had like just a bunch of Tootsie Rolls, and I fucking hated them. After a while, I was like, "Fuck these! I want other candy." So then after that,
I like the other
my favorite
flavored
candy-
ones, but the chocolate ones I don't feel like taste like chocolate.
I mean, they're not supposed to taste like chocolate. I like how they
Oh.
taste, but
I
like,
thought they were supposed to taste like chocolate.
No, I think they're supposed to. I don't know what they're supposed to taste like, but I like them. But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I've never even been a huge candy person either. But like, I don't know. I like Tootsie Rolls. I like Skittles, and I like Twix and Mars bars.
Oh, someone said their favorite was Starburst. Yeah, those are really good.
Starbursts are dope.
Starburst.
They're not my favorite.
No, they're not my favorite either. I actually like candy corn. I don't know.
Candy. Okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem with candy corn. Okay, like I'll like have a little bit of it. I'm like, oh, I actually like this. Yeah, I'll have some more. I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. But then if I have a bunch of it, I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't ever want to fucking eat this shit again in my life.
Do you guys know the candy corn like pumpkins that are like all orange pumpkin, but they're made out of the same shit as candy corn?
No.
Huh.
That's weird.
Okay. Well,
Is that
they're
some
really
weird
good.
Southern thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, no, like candy corn. Like I've had like there was at one point where I was like, oh, I fucking love candy corn, and like my grandmother got me this like big thing of candy corn, and then like after like a day, I was like so sick of it, but I was like, I can't, I don't want this anymore. But like, and like for months later, it was like in my closet, and I would like look at it, I'd like eat a little piece, I'm like, I don't want any more of this. I don't know. I feel like candy corn is the easiest candy to get sick of. Like it's good, but like if you have too much of it, it's like no, never again.
See, I'm with whoever Andrea is strange. Reese's peanut butter cups. Unfortunately, I'm a weakness to chocolate and peanut butter. Unfortunately,
Me
that's
too.
where my soul's at.
So, have you guys had those Reese's that have Reese's Pieces inside of the peanut butter?
I've had like M&Ms that are like peanut butter filled. I don't know.
No, they're
okay. M&Ms. Yo,
it's like
M&Ms
a Reese's cup, like a normal whole Reese's cup, right? And you know Reese's Pieces, like the little M&M types, but they're also Reese's. They put the Reese's Pieces inside of the peanut butter of the Reese's cup. So it's like I had it when I was in Hershey, Pennsylvania, at Hershey like Park. Oh my god, it was the best thing ever.
I'll do it.
I was surprised how fucking good that was.
Well, we have to go to Hershey Park. I went there when I was a kid once, and it's fucking amazing. You would love that place. I was
there last year. It was cool.
Damn.
I was there for a dog show.
Damn. That makes me remember M&Ms are actually my favorite candy. Peanut M&Ms or peanut M&Ms or peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms are so fucking amazing. But they're rare. It's hard to find peanut butter M&Ms.
I find they're at like every dollar store near me. So
yeah, they're at the grocery store. Like if you wanted to get a huge like thing of them, they're like right there.
Maybe they're just rare where you live. Yeah, peanut butter.
Yeah, usually they only have like regular and like peanut.
Or like dollar store.
Huh. Maybe it's because your withdrawal from it. Like I you know, if you came here, like again, every grocery store I've seen has had them.
Damn. Well, I guess I don't really ever buy candy, so maybe I just don't know what's out there. But
you know better.
I know what I like.
Fuck your weird southern state. I blame the South. I blame Louisiana. You just live in a shitty fucking state where they don't know how to appreciate
about where we're gonna go though, because I mean, like, the West Coast is fucked right now.
I still the West Coast is fucked. The East Coast is too expensive. The South sucks. That's why I fucking love New Mexico, because it's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
And we're protected if there's a flood or a serious fucking like catastrophic like climate change event.
Well, like, okay, I have a story for this. So I was working night shift, and for some reason, my supervisor was like, "I'm gonna call you while you're asleep because I need to check. Would you be up for the emergency call list if we needed you?" And I'm like, "Okay." And he calls me, and I'm like, "Okay, sure, I'll be on the emergency call list." And then I actually thought about it later. I'm like, we don't have earthquakes. We don't live near an ocean, so nothing ocean. There's been no tornado
Tornado.
in the last year
Or hurricanes.
or hurricanes. Like there's just nothing. I'm like, sure, I'll be on your emergency task force because you know what? Nothing's gonna change.
Yeah,
That is
that sounds like a
nice.
horrible. That sounds like a really hard job, yo.
I don't know. Maybe
A
we
lot of
should
work.
go to New Mexico. It's cheap,
I
isn't it?
recommend it, yo. It is pretty cheap.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
we've been looking into buying land. Like after we move out of Chess's dad's place, like we're looking into buying land because it's pretty cheap here. So we're like, yeah, let's buy some land. Let's like get a trailer or have like a cheap like 3D house built or some shit. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
A
we're
3D
actually
house?
looking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Google them. Like you can get like I guess a decent size what we consider an apartment for less than 1,500. So if you wanted a full house, it's probably gonna be a little bit more, but fairly it would be like probably half the price of an actual house.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're like, fuck yeah, like I'm that's the thing. Like I've looked up like the logistics of living in various states, and it's clear like some places are worse than others. And I'm not saying New Mexico is the best or anything, but like it's definitely better than a lot of fucking places. Especially that's the thing, like, cause like other than here, I probably would have wanted to live in somewhere like Oregon or Washington, even though those places are really fucking expensive. But like, they got a lot of shit going on right now. Don't know if I'd want to be over there. It
Is
looks
Colorado
like
like just north of you?
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, we
this is-
actually take trips there. We actually are gonna go there soon because like it's super close.
Yeah, it's and they're getting closer to legalizing it here. They actually are getting a lot closer considering how democratic it is. Like because we have all democratic like governor, senate, all that, and
Well, it's decriminalized.
it is decriminalized here too. But like to Colorado, because we were looking at the logistics, it's about a 4-hour drive. So if you're willing to spend one day to Colorado, pick up your supplies, and then come back, it's really not that bad of a deal.
Supplies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pick up your
I love
supplies.
Colorado is a dope place for
Supplies.
supplies.
TJ just
the
dropped
best
off
state.
a bowl of popcorn. That's so cool.
I am
Dope.
tempted to ask Jamie, but Daddy's asleep, and since Daddy's asleep, I don't want to bug him because we have popcorn. We've not used popcorn during movie night yet. We need to use it during movie night.
Yeah, dude, popcorn. Popcorn is dope. You know what I should do? I should use some of your special butter on the.
Oh God!
That would
What
be
happened?
good.
I don't want to go into much detail, but like, my God, apparently, like, if you know someone that grows, the leaves are amazing. That's all I'll say. The leaves can do a lot, and I have so much.
Awesome.
Oh,
Sick.
My, if you guys ever come by, you may get some free supplies. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Supplies.
So who in the chat is drunk, yo? I hope you're all drunk as fuck, yo.
I'm pretty drunk.
Oh my god. Are you serious? Yo.
What?
Is this Chelsea drunk? What are you like drunk? Are you like a love drunk like I am, where I'm like, I want to love you because I'm a loving person?
Chelsea, this isn't okay. TJ's mom liked my stream, liked my tweet about this stream.
Oh, really?
Like two people liked it, and one of them is TJ's mom.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I did retweet it, didn't I? It's probably because I retweeted it.
Well, I tweeted twice about it. It's the
Oh.
second tweet.
Nice.
That's so weird. If TJ's mom is watching, you are fucking awesome. We love you. You're fucking amazing.
TJ's mom
She is the amazing mother.
is the best fucking mother-in-law I could ever ask for. Like, for real. Like, think about
Aww.
how bad it could be. Like, she is so cool.
So Chess knows how bad it could be.
Yeah.
Believer. Does she cook? Does she do a lot of cooking, or is she like
No. No.
no?
She does
Yeah,
have
it's
a
not
few
Paul's
things
mom.
that she's really good at, but in general, no. Not really.
Dude, is it
She
true?
both
Like,
tweets, by the way, I noticed that she liked both tweets.
oh, did she?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She's very
I will.
sweet.
I will. Is it true that like when you go to Paul's mom's house, she sends fucking trays of food home with you?
Not trays of food, but like the whole time you're there, she's trying to feed you like snacks and like a meal and all kinds of shit. And at the time,
Eat more.
yeah. At the time, I was a
that's like-
vegetarian, and she made like special vegetarian meals for me. Like it was crazy. And
Oh,
That's
Lord.
awesome.
yeah, and then when we went back to our hotel for the night, she would send us home with like, or back to the room with like a whole bag of like mini Snickers or like a giant bag, like party size bag of Doritos. Like, this is for later when you get the munchies. It's like a whole bag. Okay. And then you wonder why
Hell yeah,
Paul's
why
fat.
Oh my god. See, that's
So
like
okay, wait. Here's a serious question.
Mhm.
How much did you have to spend on food while you were there?
Nothing.
Clearly something.
I think we might have went out to eat, but not really.
See, that's the thing. That sounds like growing up with like either Greek or Italian grandparents, which I've experienced both. I've experienced like I grew up with Greek grandparents, and then my ex had Italian grandparents, and they're very similar. And it's just like eat. You have to eat more, eat. It's like, oh my god, I can't. It's like, you're so skinny, you need to eat. It's, oh my fucking god. They try to like fatten you up. It's like, are you trying to eat me? Like, is there something going on here?
Are you trying to eat me?
That's literally how I feel when I'm at like some place like that, and I feel like I'm trying to be fattened up. Like,
See, you're kind of like, okay. So my dad's half plus half Italian, because I think my grandmother did have a bit of Italian, but my grandfather was like women are like that, so they cater to the guy, and he needed a woman to cater to his needs. But yeah, no, he would like mention like his grandmother feeding him, and like his grandmother being very like attentive to like making everything from scratch and spending the majority of the time in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's just how they
I mean,
are.
yeah.
That's like their role
I
in
mean-
the family.
I mean, I ain't complaining. It's not. You want to feed me? I'll eat. But like, you want to overfeed me? That's when I might be like hiding in the bathroom for a little bit.
The Italians are weird.
Most of the night.
Like, the Italians are really weird. Like, my dad has told me like the history of like his side. Like, I had a relative that would do, I guess technically mafia like stuff, where he would do fake IDs. And the way you would do fake IDs is because he worked at a funeral home, he would give the fake ID of that person to someone from the funeral, which
Oh my
does not work today, by the way, guys. This is obviously very old.
Yeah. See, my ex's mom was like, yo, like, we're Sicilian. We got family in the fucking mafia. You don't want to fuck with us.
Jesus.
Like, she talked really big, but then was like, okay, you got any mob connections? You can help us out with this. She was like, no.
No.
What?
You. It's like, oh, okay, so you're full of shit. Yeah, pretty much.
See, theoretically, I would have too, but like technically speaking, no. You know, most ways through the generation is the hairy back of men. Like my dad has the hairy
great.
Italian back. that's
the only thing you inherit.
See, like a lot. If we were to have children, our children have the chance of having the male hairy back if they're male.
Yeah, my family is not hairy like at all. I'm not hairy. My dad's not hairy. My mom's not hairy. So, but my dad's adopted, so I'm not sure like what his lineage is.
I've hairy, like I don't have hairy armpits. That's the one thing that like skipped me was like the hairy armpits. Besides that, I have hair. Like I have a very hairy ass, and I hate it.
I'm not hairy at all, yo.
Oh no,
I'm a natural rat. What?
I'll admit that. Like
I'm like Rufus up in this shit.
Jamie's German, so Germans are very hairy, and I kind of miss the hairy before the legs. Like I miss the hairiness. I will admit. I'm not saying it's a no, but I miss it.
Aw.
It's garbage. I hate it. Fuck hair. It's gross.
I've been missing TJ's long hair. I'm making him grow it out, and he doesn't like it because it's at like all these weird phases of growing out right now. It sticks out on his head funny, but I don't care. I miss his long hair. So.
I hate that. That's why I don't cut my hair anymore because I know that I like growing my hair out. So when it's in those weird phases where it like sticks out weird and it looks weird, I hate that. So I'm like, I don't ever want to have to experience that. I'm like, look,
he hates
I'm
it
gonna
too.
keep my hair. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna keep my hair long no matter what. So if I ever cut it, I'm never cutting it beyond a certain point because if I do, I'm gonna fucking regret it.
Wait, okay, so what was your favorite TJ haircut then? Like, out of all the TJs,
Page boy TJ.
Just super long. I guess
Super
I
long?
kind of liked it
You know-
at like shoulder length.
You don't like Page boy TJ?
No, I like his hair long,
Oh my god.
but
No,
he'll probably
I'm
have to
kidding.
go through that again.
Page boy TJ was garbage.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, like, if he just, like, puts his hair in a ponytail, he won't have to deal with it as much.
I know.
He needs to put his hair. If you're going to go public,
Dude,
put your hair in a ponytail. That's
Speaking
my advice.
speaking of ponytails, it was so weird when because Scotty was always like doing DFF in ponytails,
Yeah.
and then he finally let his hair down. It's like, holy shit, his fucking hair is magnificent.
I know,
yo.
it's beautiful. TJ's hair used to be like that, and then he shaved it off.
I mean, I will say shampoo hair model might be a good option if you've ever down that road. What, like, men sometimes have the most fabulous hair. Like, my sister had like a group of gay friends, and there was this one guy that had his hair up all the time, and he had the fabulous hair. Like, his hair was amazing, and my mom hated him so much for his fabulous hair. He was around being like, I just wanted to
I
change
think
that.
men are just like more hairy, so they have really nice hair. Like if they let it grow
Right.
out, and it's
See,
like stronger.
That's
Like
why I'm gonna be the sexiest bitch of all y'all, cause my hair is fucking sexy.
it is. Guys have nice hair.
I mean, and they don't dye it and bleach it as much as women do. Like, I feel like women, like, I have to dye my hair because I gray for some reason. For as young as I am, I gray really easily.
Yeah, this is like my natural color right now. I'm trying to see if you can see on the very end. I cut most of it off, but I had the whole thing bleached like for my wedding actually. So it's been 2 years, and I just wanted to go like completely naked, natural hair after that because my hair was just super unhealthy. So now I'm
I
at
think
2
like
years of not dyeing it or bleaching it or anything, and this is like my natural.
Okay, how fast does
But I really
hair-
do want to grow it out.
I wanna dye my hair pink, yo.
Dude, I can...
I really
You'd have
wanna
to
dye my
bleach
hair.
it though, Jamie.
I can bleach it. I really want to try a lighter color, cause like when I was a dude, I was like, nah, I can't do lighter colors. But now I'm like, I kind of want to go either blonde or like pink or something.
Okay, I will be real with you. I had an indigo blonde that after having dark hair, it does not work. You have to dye yourself a darker color in the end. It will make you look really weird.
I just want to try it. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like.
You're
I
gonna
think
look
pink
weird.
would be
Okay,
nice.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
always
pink.
wanted to do pink. I've always wanted to dye my hair like
You
a
always
shiny,
wear
like,
pink and stuff now, so that'd be cool.
I do.
By the way, apparently per the American Academy of Dermatology, it says the hair grows about half an inch per month. So keep
I
that
feel
in
like
mind for
mine
hair
is
growth.
slower. I don't know. I feel like it always
I
takes forever for my hair to grow.
My hair grows too quick. My nails grow too quick. At one point I was blaming because I used to do ceramics, so you know the minerals, of course, affected your nails, and your nails would get stronger. But no, like I just have really natural, fast growth, and I fucking hate it. I kind of wish I would trade it up because I want short hair. I like my hair. Like the most I want to do is keep the front the same length and like shorten out the back completely.
Oh, really?
Chess is drunk. We're drunk.
Well, do you guys want to wrap it up then?
Yeah, because Jimmy's trying to like sexually assault me.
No,
Oh.
I'm not. You were sexually assaulting me first.
Oh shit! I didn't realize this was happening at all. I'm just over here eating my popcorn, and you guys are like raping each other over there.
Jess sexually assaulted me first. Okay, you're gonna talk about that. She was doing. I ain't gonna.
That's okay. You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell, guys. You know, this was really fun. I'm glad that I could do this with you guys. You guys are great. I really do fucking love you guys.
I love you too,
We
Chelsea.
love you.
And
You're
we have you
hilarious,
on more.
and I watch you a lot. Even if I don't catch you live, I do watch your guys' stuff.
We do need to like, because I like having you on for like the planned or non-planned shows. Yeah.
You gotta come on for our next drunken call-in stream, yeah.
Isn't that what this one kind of was?
This is a drunk interview. We learned a lot about you. I learned things I never knew.
Damn, really? Like what?
No,
Many, many things. Like apparently how horrible your job is. Like I cannot do Starbucks. I give you so much props for Starbucks because
Well, I will say I
that
don't
is
work
really-
there anymore, so. But I
that's
used
where
to.
the Karens grow.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
yeah. I had, like I said, I haven't worked since March because of COVID originally.
See, and I would love to do fan art review of a Cocker Spaniel because I think you would be an adorable Cocker Spaniel.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet. You said your Cocker Spaniel was Sydney.
Sydney, yes.
Mine was Brittany, which is kind of similar.
Sydney was super, like, okay, my parents made the lovely decision. They're like, we just had a baby. Let's get a dog. Okay.
Was she a puppy?
So, yeah, she's a puppy. So they got a dog with me being born. So Sydney was, like, born around the same time I was. So Sydney, by the time I became a full adult, became like before I could actually remember her and know her, she'd be massively obese and was unfortunately very down the drain. But she was a very like intelligent. She was very protective of the home. She hated if anyone would argue. Like my parents said, they would pretend to argue because she would fight with them.
That's cute.
She's like, "Why are you guys barking?" But she, like, my dad, she's an example, if you let someone go too long, like, she unfortunately became obese, she became deaf, she had cataracts in her eyes, she was blind.
So
She
when
had
did
everything
when did she pass then? Like how old were you?
I was probably in middle school, which was probably 11, 12, which I think is about right for a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, it's kind of eerie how similar this is to my story with my Cocker Spaniel. Because
Was
like,
it the exact same story?
well,
that's just how.
they got a Cocker Spaniel. My parents got Brittany, our Cocker Spaniel, as a puppy, like almost like less than a year before I was born. Like they weren't pregnant yet, but they were about to be. Okay, so yeah, those are Cocker Spaniels.
Yeah,
Babies.
I put them on the screen.
They're babies.
No, they're like, okay, so the dog, like, the closest one is probably the one on the left. Like, Sydney would kind of look like that. But the only thing is, Dad didn't take care of her very well, so he just shaved her. He didn't really
need a
fancy.
baby. We need babies.
We need puppies and kittens. I was fine with getting a kitten. I
we
want to
don't
go
have-
Stitcher Ella.
We have one kitty, and she's a salty kitty. She's not even like she doesn't even like to be loving or cuddly or anything. She's
Aw.
just like bitchy. She's like, fuck you. Like
That
you try to like
sucks.
pet her or something, and she like hisses it. She's like, fuck you. I don't want to be around you.
Oh, no. Let's reword this. To her. To me, she, like, I don't know why Ella doesn't like Jamie as much, but, like, Ella will, like, okay, Jamie goes and smoke, and Ella's like, okay, you're by yourself. I'm going to go lay on you and purr and be cute to you and cuddly. But the moment Jamie comes back, she looks at her, and she's like, fuck you.
I've already figured it out. I have too much ADHD for her. She doesn't like me. Like I'm too like abrasive. I'm too quick. I move around too quickly, and I'm too like energetic. And like I pick her up, like without. Like, I'll be honest. Like I pick her up sometimes. I'm like Kitty, and she's just like leave me alone. I'm just like.
I mess with my cats like that too, and they usually accept it.
Dude, Jamie has such an insane amount of veins that are really like.
Chess is obsessed with people's veins because she used to like stab people with needles for a living. So now
Cool.
she like looks at my veins and is like, "I want to stab you with a needle," and I'm like, "No, I hate needles. Fuck you."
I want to
Like,
stab you with a needle, baby. What the fuck?
I would actually say that for my old job. I would be like, when I worked as a phlebotomist, I'd be like, I stab people for a living. And of course, people would be like, what?
Wow. Cool.
How many people can say that, you know what, if someone pisses you off, you get to stab them?
Not many, but now I'm afraid of like all phlebotomists.
If you're a decent person, I don't know. Like, obviously, if you're a shit. Oh, my kitty!
I just woke her up, so she might be a little like out of.
She's cute.
She is cute. We
I
love
wish
her.
my chat could see, but whatever.
She's my big black pussy cat. That's my choice of words for her.
Our big black pussy. My God.
All right. Well, on that note,
I think that's it. That's how we end this, yo.
I think so, with a cute little Ella cat.
I'm not drunk at all, guys, but this was fun.
This was
If
fun.
I was-
I had a good time. It was bound to
Oh,
get a little off the rails. Let's be honest. It always is with you guys.
Yeah, that's why.
As soon as you said drunk, and I know I was gonna get drunk, and when I get drunk, I get loving, and when I get drunk, I get also very like weird with my like. I'll admit,
You're just
sexual
more
harassment-
open. It's okay. Aw, she does not want to be there. All right.
Fuck you, people.
I'm sorry, Kitty. I had to.
Oh my gosh.
I had to bring her on for the stream. Okay. See, this is why she doesn't like me. She's just like, leave me alone. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
my thing. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, guys. Peace out. It was fun. We're all
How old
pretty drunk at this point, so we're gonna go enjoy that. Have a good night. Bye.
Oh yeah. Bye.